kill you anyway. Roll your problems up and smoke the pain. And blow out all the bullshit. Blow out all the bullshit. We out here, so roll up for me. Roll up, baby. Yeah. This shit is fun.
I'm gonna put all this stuff in my cup holder, alright? So it's all in one spot.
I missed a court hearing on Thursday, and y'all are grabbing me up.
Go ahead. You got felony warrants, man.
Hey, I put that paperwork for that force order that you have.
I have a hearing Wednesday in Alabama, and y'all arrest me in Oklahoma on Friday.
Out there. You're the YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything in the car that you need? You got your phone, I got your license?
No, but my mom and my wife are in there not knowing what's going on. I'd really appreciate it if you would.
Okay. I've got another officer about to pull up, and then we'll go explain it to them.
So Alabama's coming to get me on a burglary warrant?
I don't know if they'll come and get you, or if Oklahoma County will transport you. Hang tight for me, man. Fudge. Fudge. Well, I saw him walk.
There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Into these last few beers, I have shed 1,000,000 tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking until I'm petrified, and then maybe these tears will leave my eyes. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind.
Last night I walked the floor, and the night before, you were on my lonely mind. It seems my life is through, and I'm so doggone blue. You are on
checkmate. Check the Discord. Welcome back to the Discord pit, where shit runs wild, throwing her fits. Bullies act coded, call it banter and fun, but when he claps back, yeah, his time is done. Too much drama, skeptics said, so what's the move? Ban the victim instead. Gaslight tactics, blame on repeat. Same old script, just rinse and repeat. Flip-flop queen, now the tables turn. XWN and Sips, now they feel the burn. Just a few gifts, but she lost her mind. Rules don't apply when it's her own kind. Ban the wrong guy, now you drown his fist. Whole crew fake, caught up in the twist. Hypocrite crown, yeah, you flex that hard, but your queendom's crumbling, check the discard. One rule for you, another for them. Moral high ground, now just a scam. Talk that tough, but you melt so quick. Now you policing some gifts like a lunatic. All that fake rage, put it on display, but your whole squad turns on you anyway. You built this mess, now you gotta drown. Sitting in skeptics, wearing the clown. Switch up fast, act like you clean, but we all saw what went down behind the screen. Virtue signaling, puppet show tight, till the puppets cut strings and show you the light. Now sit in your Discord, power trip high. Mod hammer swinging, but nobody ride. You kicked out coded, but look at your fate. Your own crew got receipts, now it's checkmate.
I did leave myself muted there. I sang for you too. Damn, I don't know if I can do it again. I'm not feeling it. There's a tear in Shizz's beer, and she's crying, oh so dear. Because she just realized that she had ruined her griff stream. Shizzy put Kaiser behind bars. Oh, beautiful. Now, how are you going to beg now? You haven't mentioned the puppy with the hole in the heart lately. Maybe you could go back to that little tear jerker. Oh, that's right. That's difficult while you're cracking on KTZed for something she's been doing for a long time. Donos to give treats to the dogs. I guess there are smarter people than you out there, Shizzy. But in your dead hands, nothing stands a chance. Take a peek at the Redneck Dad had a question for me. Let me get that up there. Redneck Dad says Kaiser is a lying piece of shit even when arrested. Kimmy in the house. Yeah, right. Like, you actually believe that? Is there anyone out there that believes anything fucking Kaiser says? Redneck Dad said, Coded, you can get Kimmy now. You like hairy nipples, right? Not into pancake batter white women. Lean more toward the Asian flavor. Asian women are just, I don't know, they're smarter than your average Americano. And they still possess a femininity that says woman, not want to be fucking man. No offense to the white women out there. I'm sure there are plenty of people that are interested in you. It's that poor Kimmy with the hairy nipples that, well, I guess all she has right now is Redneck Dad obsessing over her. You feel free to obsess over that, Redneck Dad. Rebel says he was surprised they picked him up while admitting he missed court. What an idiot. Oh, man. Redneck Dad says, Kaiser makes me sick. Now he can sit on Big Bubba's dick. Why? Like, why? I hope that's just for the sake of the rhyme. Because, I mean, look, Kaiser's a shitty fucking dude, right? Super shitty. But God don't love him any less than he loved Donald Atwater Cameron. So, you know, the guy's incarcerated, but they should kind of, the negativity and the wishing harm should kind of cease at the point where the man's fucking locked up. Like, that's the worst thing that can happen to a person. It literally is the worst. The boredom alone in there can fucking kill a man. And, you know, there's a really good chance Kaiser's not going to come out of there. So let's not, uh, let's not, I mean, at this point, like the guy's locked up, right? So at this point in time, you got to you got to shift your attitude a little bit. You got to pray for the guy. You got to pray for the guy that you hope he figures out, you know, how fucked up he got his life. And, you know, if he can get right with God, that's, you know, that's the important thing for Kaiser right now. There's really no need to wish more harm on him. He's as fucked gets, man. Laura Rader says, no shit, redneck dad. What the fuck was he going to do if the cops went to the door and asked for his wife? Right. Like, they're just, I mean, from the number of fucking cop arrest videos I've watched, thanks to Chili DeCastro, even after they're cuffed and stuffed in the car, you know, you're bagged and tagged, you're on your way to the butcher shop, you're done. They're still trying to make up excuses, any excuse possible, no matter how fleeting the moment is, to postpone the inevitable. You're cuffed, you're in the back of the car. There's a warrant for you in another state. Yeah. The last time you said goodbye to your wife and your mom is the last time you're going to get to say goodbye to them for a while. They're just trying to stall. He's just trying to keep, you know, delay the unavoidable. Do a little screen share here. We'll cover the KTZed KFARR. Wow, did they really fucking beat Shizz to the punch? Scooped her. Investigative reporter Shizz scooped on body cam. And then listening to, I think I started to listen to Josh this morning or this afternoon, and I heard him say, you know, he was laughing about, he was introing the material he was going to cover, and he was laughing about how hard KTZed and KFARR were trying to distance themselves from Kaiser. It is pretty fucking funny. I don't know how much Josh got into because I haven't finished listening to it yet. I got really fucking high at 6 o'clock and it's midnight. I'm still really fucking high. Although I think I smoked in between the first and here. But I'm high, so I can't really remember. So we'll go about 2 hours. We'll do a little Hank. That was Hank Sr. I think cut in with, or Hank Jr. cut in with Hank Sr. So in the intermission phase, the intermezzo, I'll have some Hank Jr. for you. A couple of good tunes, a little country flavor for our Oklahoma boy returned to Alabama. Hello, baby, says Logan gave me 90% THC vape. You lucky girl. I guess there's perks to being around Logan. Let me get caught up in the chat here. Again, please forgive me. I'm very high this evening. Logan Sandman says, I miss when police women wore miniskirts and high heels. Or was that a movie I saw? And then Laura Rader says, Angie it's Dickinson, I believe, not Dixon. Is it Angie Dixon? There you go. She corrected herself. Mando Love says, hey to hello, baby. Logan Sandman says, that's it at Laura Rader. Policewoman. She really wore miniskirts and high heels? That's amazing. I guess even as a child, I didn't watch a whole lot of TV. Laura Rader says, shit, I don't know. I just know she was a policewoman who wore miniskirts on TV. Now I'm going to have to go look up reruns on YouTube. Could Josh cover that for his 80s stuff? Was that in the 70s? It had to be the 70s, late 70s, right? Fucking, I see Logan in the real-time chat bragging about some pumpkin bread. Motherfucker. Rebel says if he gets out, his asshole will be bigger. Yeah, that's the kind of shit we don't really want to fucking wish on him. I mean, if it happens, it happens. We're not going to fucking cry about it, but let's not wish it on him. Hello, baby, says the Mod Squad at Laura Raider and Logan Sandman. They were undercover cops, though, so you would expect that. But like, was Angie Dickinson a beat cop in Policewoman? Was that in the like 76, 77, that women's empowerment thing that kind of came and went with disco? What? Logan Sandman says that, hello, baby, the Mod Squad weren't cops. They were informants. I thought they were undercover cops. What, they were just like a snitch squad? That sounds like shit happens. Would Scotto be Link? Laura Rader says, oh my God, yes, hello, baby, the Mod Squad. That's one of the few television shows I watched. I also remember the firefighter show, Emergency One. The fucking Gage and DeSoto. Start IV, ringer, lactate, stat. That's all they ever fucking said. Hello, baby says snitches. What? Logan says at Hello, baby, yep, even the reboot movie. I didn't know they were snitches. There's Hello, baby, bragging about her 90% THC vape. I got a 45. I hit it twice as much. Logan corrects and says 95% at Hello, baby. Laura Rader, meh, snitches get stitches. All right, enough about the pumpkin bread. Damn it. Cutbank Montana by Hank Jr. I'll put that in my future plays. If I stream the YouTube music, it comes out really fucking tinny. So I have to download it, convert it to an MP3, and then play it as a video file to get a little better fidelity. Laura Rader says, yeah, I agree with Merb on that. I don't make prison grape jokes. Yeah, I don't want anyone to get fucking abused, even if they're shitbags. Rebel says short dresses on Dragnet and Adam 12 TV series. I had an Adam 12 lunchbox when I was in like the 3rd grade. And then I think in the 4th grade, I gave my Adam 12 lunchbox to my little brother and I started brown bagging it because I was cool then. I wish I had that fucking Adam 12 lunchbox with the thermos. It's probably worth a fortune right now. Logan and Hello Baby still talking about the 95% THC vape that Logan's able to get. Logan says it kind of grabs you by the boo-boo, don't it, Hello Baby? Laura Rader says, but not for the cops, Rebel, because the cops were all male and not cross-dressers. I think there were a few of those shows where, you know, one of the partner boys had probably a Starsky and Hutch episode where one of them did a little cross-dress. There you go, Logan Sandman. Emergency, Randolph Mantooth and Kevin Teague. One of them showed up in the De Niro movie, Blowback. One of the two, Gage and DeSoto. I don't know which is which. I'm not the television expert that Logan is. You got high a lot when you were a kid, too, didn't you, Logan? How did you get the fucking job you have? Rebel says, no, Laura, they had women police officers on both series just when needed. You mean when lunch had to be made, Rebel? Alan Killian says, Angie was known for having perfect legs and sleeping with JFK. I read that, I think, in McNamara's book. The White House, the Bobby and Johnny were fond of the little Hollywood scene. Laura Rader says, hello, baby. My son always has to remind me to take tiny hits. Then the coughing isn't so bad if it happens at all, FYI. I'm a Pinner fan. I actually smoked a blunt last night for the first time in a long time. I can't do the blunt anymore. It's too fucking harsh. Like a nice raw paper. I don't trust those vapes either. A lot of you motherfuckers are going to wind up with lung cancer. Not you elderly people like Hello Baby and Logan, but like the 30-somethings who are vaping all the time. Laura Rader says every time her son hears her coughing, he screams, tiny hits, Mom. 2 seconds max. Hello Baby says she misses her old thermos lunchbox. What thermos lunchbox did you have, Hello Baby? I'm guessing either Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, or you were probably out of the lunchbox phase by the time My Little Pony or Care Bears, maybe Strawberry Shortcake. Those are the only ones I really remember. As far as My Little Pony goes, I see like Mr. Caruso is kind of like a brony boy with his little My Little Pony fucking lunchbox. Yeah, Rebel, probably. I sold my I had a 1970s radio flyer, red wagon with the fatter tires on it. And I fucking sold that when I was like in my late teens, probably to help pay for rims for my fucking Monte Carlo. I wish I had that fucking wagon back. I bought my son a nice one in the Philippines with big fat fucking, like monster truck tires on it. He loves the fucking thing. I've had to weld it back together twice. He likes to ride it down the hill and bust it into pieces. Laura Rader says, where was the blonde Heather Locklear, a cop with William Shatner? That was, She was in The Fall Guy with Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man. What the fuck was the name of that show? With Shatner and Locklear. It'll come. I won't think about it. Hello Baby says Blowback Mountain. No, I think it was just called Blowback. I don't know where the mountain part comes in there. It was about an arsonist. TJ Hooker, fucking rebel. Yes, that would have bothered me for a while. The poor man's version of Clint Eastwood, the television version of Dirty Harry. Hello, baby, I agree. Blunts are hard, man. Hello, baby, but I never say no. You kind of pinch the end of it halfway so you don't get a full fucking tug. I always get a fucking sore throat if I smoke a blunt past the halfway point. Scooby-Doo Super Friends. That was your lunchbox? I should have known. You are that fucking cool chick. Or like, weren't there was Batman and Wonder Woman, right? Superman. And I think there was a Catwoman lunchbox. Wouldn't it be cool to go back and look at the lunchboxes your friend group, like the individuals, had when you were in elementary school, and see if it, betrayed anything about their adult personalities? Alan Killian, no cigarettes, 3 months. There's no reason to go back, bro. Logan Sandman said he had a Peanuts lunchbox, followed by a Hong Kong Phooey. Fuck yeah. I watched that cartoon. Then I got a small Coleman cooler. Yeah, I just brown bagged it. And I bought a fucking orange juice in the cafeteria at lunch. Hello, baby. Cheering on Alan Killian. Big congrats for Al. Where the fuck is Carte Blanche? Wasn't she in here? Maybe she tripped on the way and hit her head. Where the fuck is Carte Blanche? Tell me about it, hello, baby. Nobody really knows Hong Kong Phooey unless you're like in our age range, the late 50s. Hanna-Barbera, right? Why is 90 days the big hump? If I can quit for 3 days, I can quit. I always wind up fucking smoking again. Scatman Carruthers was Shining. And Chico and the Man. Scatman Carruthers was the man, right? Freddie Prinze Sr., Chico and the Man. That was a great fucking show. I laughed a lot at that shit. Scatman Carruthers was Hong Kong Phooey? Really? Fuck, nice. I never knew that. What was Laura's question? Yeah, where the fuck is Carte Blanche? Hold on, I'll message her on Discord. She was posting on Discord. What happened to her? At Carte. Where are you? Rebel probably took her off the memo pool again. GMK QED is with us. Hello, GMK. Cart is probably asleep. It's either 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 12:30 a.m., or half past midnight in Australia. No, they're 13, 14 hours now at daylight savings. So it would be lunchtime, 2 o'clock maybe, somewhere between 12 and 2 in the afternoon. Napping. Let's hope it's not a crocodile. Rebel says there wasn't Heather in $6 Million Man. Of course not. It was Lindsay Wagner, the bionic woman. Get up to speed, Reb. You had one good answer, Hong Kong Phooey. Just don't answer anymore unless you're sure you got it. Google first. Oh my God, TMI, hello, baby. I can control my throat muscles. 14 fiancés. Thank you for sharing, hello, baby. Laura Rader says $6 Million Man. Lee was married to Farrah Fawcett, though, right? Correct. For a little bit. Lee Majors. Steve Austin. Hello, baby. May have had a Wonder Woman lunchbox. I've quit smoking for like a year, 2 years, and then for some fucked up reason, I wound up fucking having one, and then I'm in 2 days, I'm back at a fucking pack a day. Is Farrah Fawcett still alive? I remember her from, 10 years ago, maybe more, 20 years ago on the Letterman show. She was always fucking whacked out of her mind. Lindsay Wagner was the $6 Million Man. What? Then became the bionic woman. Oh, was in the $6 Million Man. Phew, I thought Rebel was gender confused. He never gets gender confused. Rebel knows the Adam's apple that belongs on a man and the one that belongs on a female. You could spot him a mile away. Hello, baby says, my father carried an extra long mailbox as a lunchbox circa 2005. That's a fucking great idea, actually. Well, I asked the same question, Laura. Did he just die today, Logan? Right on says, sorry, Carter's getting dressed. She'll be here shortly. Logan Sandman says that Carte Blanche is probably asleep. She was over on Muxter's channel earlier. Are you saying Muxter's a barfest? God damn. All right, I'm going to stop Adamant. You had an Adamant lunchbox? It was a popular, I think it had like a Saturday morning cartoon for a little bit. Jamie Summers, the Bionic Woman. Jim K getting some hellos. Ass cancer. Damn. You're all full of naughty facts today. For the people who are on the Discord, I know it's a really small number of people, but I've been involved in some, light political discussions and cracking jokes. I just want to make it clear that I'm really a fucking apolitical person, so if I crack a joke or cracked a joke that got under your skin or irritated you, I apologize. I really don't give a fuck about politics. I like to antagonize people who, can't walk the middle of the road or fully committed to one side or the other. I am, though, not as a politician, just as a fucking as a spokesperson and a businessman. I'm a huge fucking fan of Donald Trump. I mean, he's a fucking one of a kind. He's a one of a kind. If Barack Obama hadn't cracked that fucking joke that Trump could never be president or would never be called president, if Obama hadn't cracked that joke, Trump never would have fucking run. And we'd have got Hillary. Again, not political, but the character of that woman, the two of them, Bill and her, are fucking just fucking thieving pocket stuffers. And the Rodhams are already wealthy. They don't need to fucking steal all that shit. $30 million for your daughter's fucking wedding? Get the fuck. Scatman and Farrah have been gone for a long time. Buffy the Vampire Slayer died? She was pretty fucking young, wasn't she? Hello, baby says, play the body cam again. You want to see the body cam again? Here we go. Doot. Oh, I had that. Did I pull it off? No, here it is. Carte Blanche is here. Yay.
Tell you what, now you got that shit for sure. You know you need somebody to run that boy. Why you worry about the little things? It's the big shit that's gonna kill you anyway. Roll your problems up and smoke the pain. And blow out all the bullshit, blow out all the bullshit. We out here, so roll up for me. Roll up, baby. Yeah. This shit is fun.
I'm gonna put all this stuff in my cup holder, alright? So it's all one spot.
Good at faking it, Laura. Like I care. I fucking love Trump. He's a ball buster. The way he negotiates with crazy fucking statements is insane.
Grabbing me up.
Go ahead. You got felony warrants, man.
I put that paperwork for that force order that you have.
I had a hearing Wednesday in Alabama, and y'all arrest me in Oklahoma on Friday.
Okay.
Johnny, please, right next
You're the YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything in the car that you need? You got your phone, I got your license.
No, but my mom and my wife are in there not knowing what's going on. I'd really appreciate it if you would.
Okay. I've got another officer about to pull up, and then we'll go explain it to them.
So Alabama's coming to get me on a burglary warrant?
I don't know if they'll come and get you, or if Oklahoma County will transport you. Hang tight for me, man. Fudge. Fudge.
What happened?
Well, I saw him walk.
Way, royal.
Oops, technical difficulties. No, I don't have to reshare that. All right, let's, somebody mentioned the banana splits. I remember that fucking too. The four dudes in giant fucking animal costumes. I wish I could recall the theme song for the banana splits. But every time I think about them, I wind up with the hey, hey, with the monkeys. That ain't it. Carte Blanche shows up. Laura Rader says, in other news, Joey Amico will be out sooner than anticipated with good behavior. We'll probably be back on YouTube by July, if not sooner. Yeah, they need those prison cells to handle the influx of illegal immigrants that they're cataloging and getting ready for shipping back home. You know, because Shizz's dad was busy eating donuts for the last 4 fucking years, decorating himself with fall-off sprinkles. While Shizz, the murder investigator, had all manner of fucking murderers and wanted felons with actual fucking warrants on them running around the Boston area with her while Daddy ate donuts. Daddy was a donut eater. All right, let's get into... There's no side chat here, so we don't need to view side chat. Let's puff that up back. Here we go.
From the Bethany Police Department, officer report for incident number 25-01633. It's a traffic stop. And I did redact the address where all this happened because it is...
Ding, 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 Logan. Yeah, he was questioning the burglary shit because he didn't know what they had the warrant for. And he was probably kind of shitting himself that it was related to the murder indictment. Right on the money, Logan.
Is just up the road from his house. Offense codes warrant. It's a warrant. Let me just scroll down. This happened 16/22/29, which in real person time is 6:54:30 in the afternoon-ish, right?
Indeed.
On February 7th, 2025. By the way, we've been trying to get this since February 8th. This is how long it took Bethany,
apparently,
Oklahoma to get their shit together.
According to my guy, apparently they've had some bad weather, which just apparently throws FOIA into a whole mess.
They're going to go over the records here, AP. He broke into his place of employment, stole a safe, which had credit cards in it. Then he went back 2 days later, according to the way Josh tells it, which I'm pretty sure I saw the paperwork on, and we can rely on his account. Went back 2 days later and stole a second safe, or he stole credit cards the first time and the 2 safes the second time. I don't know. But yeah, he wound up with like 7 felonies out of us because he started using the fucking credit cards.
I guess.
If you guys noticed, I was talking about going somewhere and throwing
Tra la 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 la. Thank you, hello baby.
hands with somebody.
Mhm.
This is the guy I was talking about in my earlier stream.
Yeah, well, because during the stream earlier, we got this paperwork, but there was no video attached, like I said, and apparently it's because they needed money is to release the video.
But they didn't say that.
No. Jacob Miller, the responding officers are Jacob Miller and Miriam Silva. The responsible officer is Jacob Miller. We're going to scroll down to the good part because this is just, and we'll post this. I'll put it on my Discord, and I'm sure KFARR will as well. Second page is pretty much blank.
Yeah, it's just our watermarks.
Yeah. This is the narrative. Bethany Police Department investigation narrative, case number 25-01633. On February 7th, 2025, at approximately 4:22 in the afternoon, I was parked watching the residence of a Michael Kaiser. Officers had been briefed that Kaiser had felony warrants out of Etowah County in Alabama, and that his warrants were full extradition. So this was an actual warrant where they wanted him.
Yeah, they're gonna pick him up from anywhere.
Get him, yeah.
What are their badge numbers? Bars.
I observed Kaiser exit the residence and get into his vehicle. I followed him southbound for 1 block. Kaiser then saw me behind him and turned around to go back to his house at redacted.
Oh, what the? No, I don't have premium YouTube.
I activated my emergency equipment and initiated a traffic stop. Then I placed Kaiser in custody due to his warrants. I transported Kaiser to the Oklahoma County Detention Center, where he was booked in on his warrants. This concluded my involvement in this incident. And that's it. That's all of the paperwork.
Yeah, and I just thought it was kind of funny because we watch body cams every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday at 8:00.
If this was to happen during one of the body cams, we would giggle at it. If somebody noticed an officer was following them and tried to beat feet and turn around.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord. Future pizza or FOIA money. 15.
All right, I just want to say this. I did not take KTZed and KFARR's video and just smack my coded logo over the top of it. I did not do that. They look the same because they're from the same source. I did not just smack my logo over theirs.
$15 hairs.
And, I did enhance the audio too. So
nice.
I appreciate it. And generally specific for $5 hairs. Supporting the investigator. Thanks for what you do, KTZed, KFARR. Shout out to you, sir. Also, girls drool, boys rule. Thanks, bud.
Thank you so much, GS. There's that. I'm glad you.
My good sir.
GS, I went in your chat. I didn't listen to anything you were saying. I put that in your chat, and I was trying to edit a video real quick. So,
did he enter the Oklahoma Detention Center by special appearance? I don't think so. I don't think he was representing a trust or being a sovereign person.
Gotcha. I don't know all of these sovereign phrases. So I guess we'll play it. It's literally only 3 minutes long. I'm very disappointed that it cost so much to get a 3-minute long video.
So I've watched this one whole time. And
Todd did, if it just went by, he does do a $5 super chat. There are a couple of people that super chat in here. Of course, Todd, went over and fucking tries to get an in with these guys because they hate Shizz and fucking F3 and Hill Pirates Studios and the rest of them. It's so polar, so tribal.
And it almost seems like a frauditor video where it's missing the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
gotta go to Oklahoma and throw hands.
Yeah.
Like,
Winston can get it, or Winslow, whatever the fuck his name is.
For them to take that long to get it to us, too. It's ridiculous.
And okay, so if you guys know, we actually talked about this in the earlier stream. Somebody said something about Ohio's $75 an hour for body cam.
Yeah.
That's for redacting things. There's nothing redacted. Like the paperwork, KTZed redacted that herself.
Yeah.
Cart, for every dollar the U.S. government gets, it spends $1.80. That's the average from day one, right? Obviously, where there was a time where we, were isolationist in the world and we didn't have this giant military and all the rest of the happy horse shit. Bake bread. You make friends, and then it's easier to talk to people. And if they don't want to, if they want to act up but act like assholes, take the fucking bread away. Kurt Blanche says you can thank President Elon Musk for that. He's scrapping Doge workers left and right and center. The less government officials, the less hands there are to dip in the till. So get rid of as many of them as you can. Because, I don't think people really understand this. Like, corporate America, whatever job you do in corporate America, there's at least 10, if not 100 people that have the same task assigned to them. So if you just don't show up for work, it doesn't matter to the fucking company. The job's going to get done anyways because they have so much fucking redundancy built in. I think it's time to unredundant the government a little bit. A lot of fucking wasteful shit going on to the tune of trillions of dollars. Right? I'm not interested in paying money into a system where the people you're supposed to trust to legislate law and uphold the existing law are the ones that are stuffing the fucking cash in their pockets. Like, that just doesn't fucking work. And if you're going to put 2 term limits on the fucking president, the highest office in the land, everybody else should have 2 terms, no more. Everyone else. It stops that shit from going on.
So it's like they did absolutely nothing. That's all I have to bitch about.
Hold on. I'm trying to do a thing. Okay, I can play the video. You guys ready for it? Is everybody here who wants to be here? I'm going to press
and I'll
play.
have something to bitch about at the end because
we'll talk a little bit at the end.
Okay, before we get into this, and I like this part of the video where the door closes on Kaiser. I did not just take KTZed, how do you mix the two of them together? FartZed. I did not take KFARR and KTZed's video and just smack my logo over theirs. I did not do that. It looks similar, but I didn't do that.
First Florida Maps, Fernando is so dope. First Florida Maps, Fernando is so dope. First Florida Maps, Fernando is so dope. Won't you so loco? Show off your photos, throw up your tweets, throw up your hobos, talking them things.
I'm gonna put all this stuff in my cup holder, all right? So it's all one spot.
GMKQED, I agree 100%. I have to pause here as Laura Rader has just blanche-splained for the crowd. Logan, she meant the federal works being fired by Doge, not the Doge employees themselves. LOL. Thank you, Laura Rader, for cart-splaining.
I missed the court hearing on Thursday, and y'all are grabbing me up.
Go ahead. You got felony warrants, man.
All right, let us know when you're back. Hello, baby. We're all waiting. Hello, baby has asked us to pause. She says she has to pee. Are you back yet, Laura? Or hello, baby? Sorry, Laura. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Going. Do you pee that loud that you couldn't hear what was going on? Did you go yet? Are you currently going? Or are you done going? Everyone is waiting. Hello, baby. We're waiting. Okay, while we wait, let's do no coded. She was waiting for you to pause. We'll go pee. I'll pause right here. I'll pause here. Go ahead. This will give us an opportunity to play the hip-hop version of the Ballad of PhD Tony.
Yeah, Mr. PhD, huh? Big brain, no game, let's go.
And now you're
PhD
back?
Tony, you ain't no
Oh my God,
boss.
that's a
Locked in
quick
your lab
take.
like you're scared to get lost. Walls all white like a hospital ward. You talk big words, but man, you're a bore. Pretend you're wise, pretend you're grand, but we all see you can't talk to a man. Social IQ sitting 6 feet deep. You debate dumb guys just to feel elite. Ooh, Tony, tell us more. How the earth is round like we ain't heard before. Sitting in your cage, little hamster wheel. Running in place, but never for real. GED, Tony, PhD, phony. Talk real slow, but you ain't that holy. Double standards, oh, what a shame. Coded call it, stay out the game. You flex that doctorate, man, that's cute. Still act like a kid when they call you a stoop. Blushing and giggling, rubbing your beard. Creeping on girls? Bro, that's weird. Mommy ain't hug you? Yeah, we can tell. Chasing that praise like a dog on a bell. Coded pulls up, you duck and hide. Cause real talk cuts through that pride. Oh, Tony, you're so smart, oh, wow. Tell us again how you on that row. Against a dude with half a brain. Damn, bro, what a claim. GED, Tony, PhD, phony. Lost in your mind, but you still feel lonely. Habit trail life, spinning that wheel. Coded exposure, how do you feel? Bruh, go outside. Sunlight exists. Try it sometime.
That song does have some great lines. All of ours do. Look, our lyric genius is fucking amazing. The way he takes the little quips and nicknames and shit that I say and lays them out lyrically without, he doesn't have to, he's not reaching, he's not stretching. It's not ham-handed shit. It's fucking good, man. We have talent over here. Real fucking talent. And I think that's because we have a core of, well, to quote Hank Jr., outlaw women. And then around them gets attracted strong women and, you know, the men who want to hang out with those kind of women. Or you can go over to the Shizz side and you can, you know, use a fucking stub toe as a shield on how you shouldn't be picked on while you talk shit about everyone around you. Crab babies. Logan Sandman says, does this unknown lyricist also wear a paper bag on camera? No, that was the unknown comedian. Completely different. He wrote jokes. Our guy writes lyrics. Laura Rader says, notice that Carte Blanche puts clothes on for Rebel and takes them off for Rights On. I don't know if I would go slinging accusations like that around Laura Rader, but I'm okay with the dynamic there. It would be weird if it was reversed.
I had a hearing Wednesday in Alabama, and y'all arrest me in Oklahoma on Friday.
Okay.
Why didn't KFAT, the producer, why didn't he up Kaiser's volume? It's like easy to fucking do. Lazy, man. Had to get them cookies finished before he could do anything, right, buddy?
You're the YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything in the card that you need? You got your phone, got your license.
No, but my mom and my wife are in there not knowing what's going on. I'd really appreciate it if you would.
Okay.
them
I've
that-
got another officer about to pull up, and then we'll go explain it to them.
So Alabama's coming to get me on a burglary warrant.
I don't know if they'll come and get you, or if Oklahoma County will transport you.
Whoa, what? No.
Hang tight for me, man. Fudge. Fudge. Well, I saw him walking.
Okay. So
That's it.
Are
Can you believe it?
So, from what I've gathered from these two
I like
times
that,
I've
Alan.
watched this, I believe fudge is the code word to shut off your body cam. That's what.
Fudge made you get hungry, though, and you had to go open a sleeve of those Keebler cookies. Don't say fudge too much. Shuggy might show up. Java cake, Fudge Express. Oh, we have a Shuggy tune, too. Damn, I mentioned him too early.
But I picked up because obviously her name's not fucking Fudge, and you're not going to randomly start saying Fudge
Also,
in Oklahoma.
very weird that they did not send the second officer's body cam, or I also requested the in-car camera. You know, they always have a camera inside the car for the ride to the jail. They didn't send. This is all they sent.
Some do.
Yeah, man, I didn't get those either. I'm working on getting them, and they'll be original copies. They won't just be KTZed and KFARR's copies with my logo smacked over, to cover up their logo. It'll be legit, I promise. Just like this video tonight was legit. They look similar. They're from the same source. We had better audio on ours.
And some don't, but like somebody, I'm drawing a blank on who said it. There's a few people here in chat. The beginning where he actually got pulled over and arrested, that's not there. That's weird. And then at the end, him talking to the officers talking to them would have also, the body cam would or should have been on.
Yeah.
Like if the officers, like he was in the car, if the officers wanted to shut it off to talk to each other, sure.
GMKQED said KTZed thinks thinks there's a conspiracy. I really need to have Logan send me a fucking pair of readers, please, bro. Just ask anyone on Discord. Everyone's got my fucking address. KTZed thinks there's a conspiracy. Kaiser is really the Candyman. Yeah, she does state that this arrest, he didn't show up for court, right? Because Shizz snitched him out that he's not in Alabama. Snitches get the stitches. So, Kaiser got picked up on the snitch out. And KTZed seems to think that they only picked him up on the 7 felony counts that he has that he's bonded on and violated his bond conditions. KTZed thinks it's a conspiracy to lock him up for any old thing they can get him for, because they really want to lock him up for the murder of Donald Atwater Cameron. KTZed, he's got 7 outstanding felonies, and he violated the conditions of his bond. There's zero fucking conspiracy here. The only conspiring that took place, and to conspire is to just make secret communications in a secret agreement and in private. That's what Shizz was doing with the fucking Popo. I believe that they had to actually get the metadata and give that as evidence to the police or the court to show that Kaiser wasn't where he said he was. Should have just VPN'd it. Even that shit can be traced, though. Especially when you have an intelligence guy from the U.S. military. We'll do the Shuggy sworn to secrecy on that one. We won't talk about it. Doge is watching, to all you government people and ex-government people. Doge is watching you. Look out for the Doge. Holy Doge. We should do some Doge lines. Get the lyric genius to do a Doge song and then try to slip that motherfucker in front of Elon. Get on that, lyric genius. What? GMKQED says the servers at Hooters blow more than the food. Okay. I thought you were divorced, Rebel. Hold on. Let me find out what's... Richard Fulmer is with us. KTZed believes Kaiser's property crimes are no big deal. Yeah, I know. It's kind of fucked up the way she just kind of dismisses him and brushes him to the side. You have 7 open fucking felonies. Yeah, it's fucked up. But, you know, they were in bed with the fucking dude, so they got to figure out some way to spin it. But they ain't spinning it well, and a lot of this shit they're going to fucking hear for a while. Laura Rader says, I had Wingstop tonight. No Hooters t-shirts required. Wingstop is a good spot, though. Carte Blanche says, who needs Doge workers when you have YT sleuths? I mean, Shizz, you know, she shot herself in the foot. She had a pill popping out on bond every day lolcow. You got a gallon of fucking lol milk from this guy on a fucking daily basis, if not more. And you fucked it up. I'm glad I wasn't doing Kaiser coverage. Doesn't hurt me at all. Now Shizz is blindly groping around, trying to all knees and elbows, trying to fucking find a new fucking arch villain. It's the fucking problem. You had Kaiser, who's a fucking complete idiot, right? And then what she's gone after fucking Becca. She's gone after, who's the recent one? She's not paying any attention to PhD Tony anymore. All the fucking dead weights getting thrown off the fucking bus and run over. And when you throw them off the bus, drag them a little. See, hopefully they go under the back tires and they won't come around again. PhD Tony is desperately following Shizz from chat to chat. Can't get a message read. You got to pay, Tony. You're a regular fucking dude now. You got to pay. You were just usable during the fucking spat with me because, you know, Shizz feels intellectually inferior. She's got a smooth and mushy brain. I like when that dumb clam tries to act smart. Oh, look at these fucking rocket scientists on the whole fucking, you know, watchdog thing, whatever the fuck is going on with the 1A auditing the auditor's shit. You guys are bigger fucking thieves, liars, and fucking con men than the fucking auditors were. Demon made Chili look like a fucking joke. I did say dumb clam. I used all Shizz's little fucking goofy phraseology right there. She should be thrilled to death. No one is giving Shizz the credit that she deserves. Oh, boo. Oh, boo. I'm a smart, intelligent, strong woman who was bullied by Irish Demon to be his friend. He hit me with so many $100 payments to be on his show. I was battered and bruised. My bully friend is my employer who pays me to be his fucking sidekick. But when everything blows up, she was like trying to intimate how afraid she was of the demon harassment. And then Vips runs the old Turtle Boy episode exposing fucking Shizz, and all the shit that Shizz accused Demon of doing, Turtle Boy accused Shizz of doing at a time when Shizz had no idea who fucking Demon was. Shizz was creating sock account personalities to argue with on behalf of Turtle Boy. Now Turtle Boy's the worst thing that ever happened to the fucking world. Shizz, you looking shady. Shady.
Sure.
Different. It felt very fishy to me when I watched this. The way
like there's more to the incident, but no, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, so again, I'm just going to tell you because back in my day, if the officers know someone has a felony warrant and they have a whole ass address, like a permanent address, they're going to go after those people first because they know where they're at.
Yeah.
Like if you
KFARR's fucking smart, man. If they have a warrant and they know your address and have confirmation that you're located there, you're one of the first ones they're going to go for. As opposed to what? Wandering around the fucking street with a magnifying glass? Duh. KFARR, smart guy.
was like a homeless person and like lived.
PhD Tony should argue with KFARR. He could probably win 55% of the time.
Under a bridge. Shout out.
Hello, baby. We'll do the caption contest right before the 2-hour mark. There are some funny ones in there.
Eagle Nick audits.
Leave Eagle Nick alone.
With his puffy shouting at the sky under a bridge. They're probably not going to go after him because he could be anywhere. So the fact that he's like, you're already getting me. It's like, yeah, you've made it pretty clear where you're at. They've been to your house previously. Like they know where you're at. Did they read him his rights?
They don't have to read him his rights. This department doesn't have to read him his rights ever. They're not the ones that are arrested.
Griffey, you're always fence riding, hopping from side to side. I thought you were a Shizz buddy. What happened? Were you one of the WNNers that got thrown under the bus? And why does her failure make your day? Like, dude, you really, if you did more than just chuckle about this fumble, I mean, you guys get too invested in your hate for other people. Like you got to be able to laugh it off, and you got to be able to drop it at any moment. If you can't just fucking drop it, this drama bullshit, and walk away, you probably shouldn't fucking. You should probably be watching like science videos on the universe where there's no one to argue with. Logan Sandman says, one of these days, KFARR is going to realize what a complete douche he looks like with a backwards hat at his age. I would agree, dude. I would agree. Then Logan Sandman says, who am I kidding? He's not self-aware. He's cookie aware, bro. This man is literally built on a foundation of cookie dough.
They're just detaining him for Alabama to get him.
So they wouldn't have had to read him his rights if they weren't asking him questions. But
like all they asked him is, are you a YouTuber? Right?
Hey, EJ71, we just got the body cam. We don't talk about Wrangler.
It was wait, we have a session with Wrangler?
Yeah,
is that what he's saying? That's funny.
You got the wrong guys. We said our piece channel 2 years ago and have let everybody else kind of take
pop that up on screen. I kind of want to read it, and it's going like I can't.
Yeah, if you think that we're obsessed with him.
EJ71 says, so disgusted with the obsession on Kaiser.
Right, here's the other thing too, is like KFARR and KTZed, like they at this point in time, they don't want to talk about Kaiser at all. But this is, you got it. You beat Shizz, rah, you get a trophy. Participation award, pat on the back, a shooka on the top of the head, and then move on with your regular bar fest. But like the Kaiser fans, or if you talk about Kaiser now, they're like, you're obsessed. That's one of the first lines they always use. They accuse you of obsessing. Shizz is obsessed with fucking Kaiser. and that G2 is fucking obsessed with me. There was some talk in the Discord, G2. I was actually gonna cover you today, but then people kept asking me, "Are you gonna cover that Boarfest G2?" So we're doing this instead. I got to agree, you're a fucking boring dude, but you're poisonous. The shit you say about Christianity is literally antichrist shit. You know, I don't want to sound like a fanatic or a radical, but anti being against. You are definitely a denier that the Messiah has come. Although, G2, your religious tradition now practice, since God allowed your precious temple to be fucking destroyed by the Romans, torn down block by block, as Christ had prophesied, you know, but just overlook that too. The Wailing Wall, not part of the original temple. It's part of the Roman fortification that was built abutting the temple. That's how they got in, dipshit. So, I posted a couple short posts while he was methodically reading. He's some PTSD, you know, what have we done or something like that, I think is the title of the book. He never gives a fucking, I've watched a couple of them. He never gives a fucking author's name. So, you know, of course I think he wants people to think that this is his work. It's not. Nothing G2 does is his own. So, you know, just a couple little posts on G2's religious stuff while he was doing this PTSD stuff. And he timed me out, made a big deal out of it. And then at the end of the stream, he's like, yeah, I timed coded out because my blood pressure was rising. G2, I'm happy you said that. I can ease up a little bit now. Because months ago, you said you were going to get in my head when you first started obsessing over Todd. You said you were going to get, you know, you were talking all tough guy, you know, like you're some fucking vengeance on the internet, that you were going to get in my head. It was just, it took you 4 days with Todd. It's going to take you longer for coding. I'm glad I made your blood pressure rise, bro. Because I'm the one that's in your fucking head, you dumb motherfucker. And it's mostly because you built your house on sand, bro. And I'm shaking it.
Kaiser, I was such an anti-frauditor fan, but every channel is so focused on this, Jude. You guys enjoy. I'll come back to these channels when this bullshit dies. EJ, I just want to let you know, I don't cover, we have a show called Booze and Body Cams. We're covering the body cam right now.
Yeah,
right?
we
have not spoken about Michael Kaiser, fraud at Wrangler, since, well, you've spoken about it, like, just to address
reiterate the fact that I don't support him damn near every stream.
this much, but all of our content on both of our channels, my channel and KFARR's channel, is not about Wrangler at all, ever. And that's why people hate us, apparently, because we don't talk about it. So now people hate us because we are talking about it.
You can't.
People hate us. Yeah, I was gonna say, people hate us because we won't talk about it. Now people hate us because we are addressing it. Like, I don't know what to do here.
Well, people are going to hate you now, and those people are the Kaiser people because you're addressing it, and they don't want to fucking hear about it. They bought us bullshit. We went through this dynamic with the fucking WNN fallout. Even after the person's fucking completely exposed, there's still that 30% of the fucking audience that fucking just won't believe it. They're fucking fully invested. So you're going to get shit from them now. What you got shit for in the past, though, was because you were buddying with him. You both of you have military in your backgrounds. KFARR was actually in the Navy, and KTZed, I believe, is married to a Marine. So, you know, this guy, blatant, obvious stolen valor proved, and you guys were still palling around with him, acting like he wasn't.
It was a body cam, so we felt obligated to booze and body cam.
Yeah, and I was also kind of hoping for a taser or a canine bite or something.
My own prison asks, were any of the warrants on the suspicion of unaliving? No.
No, it was
Nope.
this was. Did you get that paperwork I asked you to get, by the way?
What paperwork?
Oh my gosh.
What paperwork? You killing me, Smalls. What paperwork?
About the original arrest, what this original arrest was for. Remember I said we need to be ready when we get the
felony burglary.
Yeah, I was gonna read it though.
Oh, no,
You're so bad at your job.
I reached out to my people and they didn't really get
That's
much
fine.
back to me. But no, I believe it was felony burglary.
This is how the story.
This is when he broke into it.
Laura, that comment's going to be a little more substantive in a few moments here. Laura Rader says, somehow I don't think KFARR has great judgment. First basing the majority of his channel around BSBT, then teaming up with Wrangler. BSBT was the Playboys in Crime. Got a little overly aggressive, right? Am I correct on that? Because that's how you'll connect KFARR. KFARR was hanging around Kaiser long before he admits he was.
His job or something?
Honestly, I heard about this like 2 years ago when it happened or when it first came out or whatever. So if I get the details incorrect, I sincerely apologize. I'm not meaning to. But somebody didn't get the paperwork. But I believe what happened is he was working at a job and he broke into that job. And
is that KFARR you're talking about? He is pretty fucking pale. He needs to get some fucking sunlight.
Stole a safe, and there was credit cards in the safe. And like I said, this is just all from my noggin. And he apparently disposed of the safe in the woods somewhere. So it's a burglary charge. It's not anything other than a burglary charge.
Yeah.
Laura, the feeding oneself is self-soothing. That's why we have so many obese people in America.
Brick Jonesy, the oddity is that you didn't get all the body cam, but bootlickers always trust their government.
Exactly. I completely agree. Like, it's very weird.
We are one of the few channels that.
Oh, wait, is he calling us a bootlicker?
I think he's just throwing that out there in the ether.
How would a Kentucky jailer be beneficial in getting a FOIA request filled in Oklahoma? And if JJ did help him get it sooner, who cares, man? Because actually, Hill Pirate Studio threw, I think, Hefe threw Shizz under the bus last night when he admitted that Shizz hadn't even filed the FOIA to get the video stuff. Walter, Texas, is in the room. Hello, Walter. How you feeling tonight, buddy?
But we call out cops.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we're calling out a mayor on Wednesday.
We are.
So it's like we will throw shots at anyone if they're wrong.
Yeah. I was gonna say, now we're like we get people are mad at us for being bootlickers. People are mad at us for not being bootlickers.
Is saying breaking and entering third degree.
Thank you.
Which isn't as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah. Well, and here's my idea on this, and I could be wrong. This is just my speculation. A lot of times in cases that I cover on my channel, the police department, the authorities know, like, they suspect him of this murder, right? But they can't arrest him on the murder because they don't have enough evidence. So it's kind of like when OJ Simpson.
We're gonna liken Kaiser to OJ. This is the KTZed thinks there's a conspiracy against fucking Kaiser. No, this is what happens when you rack up 7 felonies and then you violate your fucking bond condition. This is exactly what happens. It's unfortunate that it doesn't happen more frequently and at a higher rate of speed. But, you know, that shit. Laura Rader says, yes, Witch of Heart and Liliana used to stalk the fuck out of BSBT. Chase them from channel to channel, panel to panel, chat to chat, just like KFARR did. Wow, we haven't talked about that fucking skank, which, speak of fucking pasty white people, Witch of Heart. That skank. She threw in the towel. She gave it up. She's not going to chase me around and harass me anymore. She's probably got 3 socks now. All right, KTZed's conspiracy on Michael Kaiser.
Thank you.
Which isn't as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah. Well, and here's my idea on this, and I could be wrong. This is just my speculation. A lot of times in cases that I cover on my channel, the police department, the authorities know, like, they suspect him of this murder, right? But they can't arrest him on the murder because they don't have enough evidence. So it's kind of like when OJ Simpson had that ridiculous prison
If
sentence.
the glove does not fit, you must acquit. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, here's the thing. OJ Simpson had a ridiculous prison sentence for stealing his own memorabilia back from somebody who stole it from him. And he didn't get that prison sentence for stealing memorabilia. He got that prison sentence because they thought
check your email. Apparently, Rats to the Moon
Thanks,
sent you
Rats.
the papers.
Oh, awesome, Rats. Anyway, my point is, I believe
Investigative reporter Shizz fumble failed to make the request. Probably wasn't thinking that KFARR and KTZed would get it. And Shizz was probably thinking, I have connections with the Alabama police force. I'll just call and they'll send it right away to me. Fumble. You fumbled. KTZed picked up your fumble. KFARR blocked you. KTZed ran the length of the field, scored the touchdown. Game winner. Shizz scooped.
the reason why they picked him up on a warrant for stealing credit cards from his job is because they want to get him on something because they can't get him on the thing. You see what I mean?
She won't even say the murder charge. She dances around. I'll back it up a little bit. She says the thing. No, KTZed, he had 7 felony charges, and he violated the conditions of his bond, left the state. And this is what happens when you do that. There's no conspiracy here. This is what happens. That's why we have a judicial system. That's why we have a police force. It's too bad that too many men are sitting around like Shizz's daddy eating fucking donuts all day while these felons run around fucking acting like, hey, the police don't give a shit. They're just going to get home safe today. If you spend your life working toward a cardiac arrest by being the donut eating champion of Precinct House, blah, 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 good on you, Sprinkle Boy.
They picked him up on a warrant for stealing credit cards from his job is because they want to get him on something because they can't get him on the thing. You see what I mean?
The thing.
The Chewbacca defense. I've never heard of the Chewbacca defense. All right.
Very good question, GMKQED. Why are they sucking?
Okay,
Kaiser's
thank you so much.
PP?
Oh, this is thank you so much. Do you mind if I also Rats to the Moon when I post this other paperwork? Do you mind if I post this along with it? Let me know. If you don't want me to do that, let me know. I'll put it up on my screen. It's very. Why is it doing that?
If you assume KFARR is too young,
she's not even talking about the arrest for the murder. She's talking about, KTZed's talking about the memorabilia. OJ had given memorabilia to a guy who was supposedly a dealer in sports memorabilia, and he was supposed to sell it for OJ. And then, whatever fucking happened. OJ wanted his shit back, and he went and broke it into the fucking guy's place and took the shit. But I think he was armed when he did it. I'm not sure on that detail part, though. But Andy made some threats and shit like that. So OJ got what he fucking deserved.
Weapons, you'd be correct.
Too young for what? Oh, to remember.
I believe it was a South Park reference.
Oh, I thought you were talking about OJ.
I would agree with
I
that,
am-
Rebel, but he's not smart enough to do that.
But a wee boy.
It's trying to open.
Laura's telling me to catch up in chat.
Dex, you're fine. There's a dog barking outside because my neighbors believe in letting their dogs out at 11 p.m.
You're still talking about how yellow
It's being weird.
is. Why do I have to catch up?
Hold, please.
Oh, the Chewbacca defense is a legal strategy that aims to confuse and mislead the jury by distracting them with irrelevant arguments. Fair enough.
Makes sense.
Shane's Dumb Criminals, you emailed me a few days
Correct.
ago.
GM.
I have not mastered the email on my phone. All right. There we go.
I don't know why it's
Please
doing
beg-
this. It's doing a weird thing.
Uh,
When I try to zoom,
It's doing a weird thing. Maybe you got the battery in backwards. Ask Becca. How do Walter Texas? Carte Blanche says, at hello baby. Coded can never get his shit together and he needs readers. I think I get too high and it's affecting my vision. I thought it was supposed to help. Maybe I don't have glaucoma. Maybe I've been wrong all along. I'll have to go to WebMD after the stream and re-diagnose my vision issue because I was sure it was glaucoma and I was smoking weed on my days off like a fucking madman. My vision's gotten a little bit blurrier. I just chalk it up to being old. Spring here, pinion there. Eventually the machine breaks down. And I've abused the fuck out of this machine. I'm surprised my body hasn't quit on me yet.
it
Please
turns.
make out the requester's name.
All right, so Alabama SJIS case details. Let me just scroll through this and find the relevant.
Now you're telling me to go back where I was, Laura? Come on.
Hey guys, KFARR here.
Plug the merch.
Yeah, we have a merch store. We're actually both wearing shirts from the merch store. One day I'll get a coffee cup.
I'm sorry, I'm never going to get it right, Laura.
Tried. Oh, we
tell
the first
longer
page, man. It looks
jokes.
like
Give
she's
me a
skipped the first
bigger
page.
cushion.
It's
What?
over 40 pages. Jesus.
Oh, let me find the relevant part. So the shirt that I'm wearing right now says Christ is King on the front. And
Thanks confirming for me, Logan. I'm interrupting while KTZed, the Christian, uses our Lord and Savior to pimp merchandise. It all goes to a good cause, though, and none of it's ever dipped into. You don't have to worry about that. We don't even show you receipts, so you'll never know anyway. Buy the t-shirt. Feed children. Show fucking receipts. Logan Sandman confirms my suspicions about not having glaucoma. Logan says you smoke too much weed to have glaucoma. At codedfriend.001, you need readers. I read that fine, bro. I'm good. Thank you.
and it says on the back there's a Bible verse, and every single penny made from this shirt goes to onemorechild.org. They're Christ-centered services that help young mothers and struggling families. Oh, this is
Let
like a
me-
whole thing.
No, I'm
So yeah, go to
curious.
KTZed.com, KTZed.com, pick up a Christ is King t-shirt or coffee mug.
Still pimping that merch. GMK QED says that Laura, this channel is family friendly. Please refrain from such requests. Get a room, LOL. Laura Rader would like to is the mother of the statement YouTube is not a dating site. GMK, that's one. Two, who, if you're declaring the side chat at codedfriend.001 family friendly, you're putting a lot of pressure on me. I don't think I need that kind of pressure. Thank you.
Mug, and any money that we make from that will go to help young moms. It's basically an option for them instead of
Sorry, Laura.
having an abortion. I'm talking and looking for it at the same time. Do you see this multitasking going on right now? All right, the grand jury to
Logan says pulling up the message in large print is almost admitting that you get the Reader's Digest in large print. They have the Reader's Digest in large print. Fucking, I'm getting that tomorrow, bro.
Etowah County charges that before the finding of this indictment, Michael William Kaiser, whose name is unknown to the grand jury. Okay, hold on.
Laura Rader says YouTube is not a dating app. Special shout out for GED Tony. Because he in that arena, he's one slow motherfucker. Shizz, no chance, GED. You have no chance. You have a better chance with G2 than you do with Shizz. Victor B says GMKQED can't be family friendly because hashtag coded vile and hashtag fuck you coded. I mean, you know, and some of the shit we listen to other people say is just fucking bad. Bad. I mean, the worst I've ever done here is say that Shuggy, and, you know, I mean, I can't confirm it's 100% true because I haven't experienced it going down, and hopefully I never will. But, you know, our sources say Shuggy likes to have a hot, steamy deuce dropped on his chest. Like, he loves a hot, steamy deuce drop. Loves it.
Lots of hot, steamy deuce. We don't care where it comes from or if it's loose. There ain't no shame in his dirty chest. He loves that warmth. He thinks it's the best. Sugar likes to get a hot, steamy deuce right on his chest. Don't mind the juice. Sugar likes a hot, steamy deuce. He'll take it anytime. Don't care if it's loose. Well, it ain't the kind of thing you hear in church, but Sugar's got a thing for the warm little verse. He don't mind the smell. He don't mind the mess. He just loves a hot, steamy deuce on his chest. Sugar likes to get a hot, steamy deuce right on his chest. Don't mind the juice. Sugar likes a hot, steamy deuce. He'll take it anytime. Don't care if it's loose. He don't need no diamond ring. A hot deuce makes his heart sing. He don't care if it's from the east or west. A hot steamy deuce on his chest. Sugar likes to get a hot steamy deuce right on his chest. Don't mind the juice. Sugar likes a hot steamy deuce. He'll take it anytime. Don't care if it's loose. Well, we all got our quirks. We all got our taste. Sugar's got a love for a filthy embrace. A hot steamy deuce is his way to confess. He just loves that warmth on his chest.
Okay, here we
Carte Blanche says, I thought at Griffey dumped her, Blacka, and found one closer to him. Hey, Caruso. Is there love budding in between Cuckboy and Griffey, the ex-abusive police officer? I like your line of thinking there. Corn Liquor song. White Lightning? Hot steamy deuce drop. Shuggy likes that hot steamy deuce drop. I think I played the wrong one. The other version, there's two versions of that tune. The other one's got a actually uses the term scatological. Fucking great. Logan, the fucking lyrics. Our lyric guy is amazing. It's not Rights On. I know people would lean toward thinking it was Rights On. It's not Rights On, and it's definitely not McAddix. McAddix is no longer involved with us. Although he did mention me in a comment on someone else's channel, but then I saw the @ mention in my notifications, but then the comment was deleted by the time I went to check it. Damn. McAddix wants to come back. I don't think it's a good idea, McAddix. I really feel that you'll just fucking sell me out again. Loser.
Here we go. Knowingly entered, remained unlawfully in an occupied building with intent to commit crime therein. Theft of property in violation of statute bunch of numbers. Contrary to law and is against the peace and dignity of the state of Alabama. I like that word, like that verbiage there. Count 2. Did commit theft of a credit card or debit card, regardless of value, MasterCard credit card number redacted, and it was property of a person there. And it's contrary to law and against the peace and dignity of the state of Alabama. That's amazing. Love that.
Don't forget, folks, we haven't mentioned it in a long time, but if your mangina is itchy, cracking, uncomfortably dry, I highly recommend Mangina Cream by Mark the Sarcastic Micropene. Mangina Cream hydrates like nothing else. Available at your local pharmacy.
Count 3.
Oh, okay. I see what you sent me.
The purpose
Freedom
of
Fighter sent me the warrant.
Oh, okay. We'll get that next.
I don't listen to much Shizz anymore, Rebel. Did she read it 8 times? I can skip ahead if it's boring, everyone. Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to skip ahead.
Read these counts that he was arrested for just now. Allowed. Okay, so for the purpose of obtaining. Sorry. Attempted to use or allowed to be used a credit card or debit card, MasterCard, with the purpose of obtaining property.
All right, let's jump over to last week's caption contest. If anyone would like to submit a screenshot for captioning, we can do it again next week. Just email codedfriend.001@gmail.com or message me on the Discord. Let's jump over to our community section. Share this tab instead. This is the photo that was to be captioned. This is Sanpakuai, thanks to a listener contributed comment. Anytime the whites of the eye can be seen above the iris, the color, above or below, there's a whole Japanese chart on Sanpaku eyes. The listeners tonight will vote on top comment. Laura Rader is quote unquote polishing the trophy. Email Ted Nugent. That's what? No, it's Theodore Nugent. You can call me Ted for short, though. Uncle Teddy is my actual uncle. Rebel says she would say the daughter was coming on and then read this to grift. Meanwhile, she still haven't heard from. Oh no, Rebel. She just said that she, after getting sick of being called out on when's the Donald Atwater Cameron daughter interview going to be, Shizzy announced that she talked Donald's daughter out of coming up on the stream because these people are just fucking horrible. Yeah, you're one of them, Shiz. You're one of them. It sounds like you never had an interview set up with Donald's daughter, which is why, months after you said it never happened. Kind of the way I'm guessing, and I'm willing to bet money on it, that Penny Pen, the puppy with the hole in its heart, will miraculously have healed by April. God forbid that dog need actual medical attention, because you can't fucking afford it, Shiz. Countdown to this idea being copied. Thank you, Jesse VR, but I don't think caption this photo is unique to me. Oh, just call me a trendsetter. Hello Baby says, Mom's in Vegas at the billiard championships watching at Logan Sandman. Wow. Maybe your mom gets around, huh? I don't mean it in the negative way. I mean, she's up there in years. That's a pretty good fucking trip. I hope she's out with a bunch of fucking women her own age causing fucking problems in the fucking street. Mandolov says, oops, I just sat on my testicles. Logan Sandman says hi to Hello Baby's mom. I hope your mom doesn't listen to this, Hello Baby. She'll question what you're doing with your free time. Theodore, yes, you can call me Ted for short. Mando Love. Even Carte Blanche asks, yeah, whatever happened to that interview at Rebel? She's an advocate for the family. She's an advocate for the donations. Grifter time is here again. Grifter grifting all again. Who will be the next focus of Shizz's? I need document money. These FOIAs are expensive. This video costs money. I need super chats and donos. She'll never show an accounting of the actual spending, though. I can almost guarantee that. What? Logan Sandman says, Hello Baby's mom is a pool shark. I have a circuit I could put her on. What do you got for stake money? I'll match it. 60-40 split. I get the 60, you get 40. And you have to take care of Hello Baby's mom. Ooh, Walter's dog passed. You want a puppy? I know a guy over at Hill Pirate Studios that's got a big pile of puppies. I'll get you a puppy if you want, Walter. Then we can show Walter's puppy exclusively on codedfriend.001. All right, let's get to the captioning of the photo. 17 comments. There she is. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Ba-bang! All right. Merbessa Twat says the government took my kids away. Stan Haynes 77 says, I'm the mean psycho internet lady. I should seek help. Shizz Filter 508 says, what do you mean the filter's off? It's kind of, it's clean. It's not, like nasty or what do you mean the filter's off? I like that one. Miss Mandy Reacts says, the bath salts have just kicked in. Hello Baby says, I don't want to pick on anyone, but that is a, oh no, I sharted face if there ever was one. You know what's more frightening? My face capture when I hang up Duo. It snaps your last expression. Look away then before you hang up. Okay, so Hello Baby's comment is, oh no, I sharted. Mando Love says, damn, prostate exam, to which I speedily responded, quote, whoa, you using the whole fist, Doc? That's Chevy Chase from the movie Fletch. 2 more to go. Spellbinder 101 says, that's not what you're meant to do. I think that one goes by me. Alan Killian, who stole the bicycle seat off the mounting post? It's apropos. Then he followed up with, or the look just before Irish Demon blew his rocks in her eyes. For that, Alan Killian received 5,000 clout points from me personally. Personally from me. All right, let's go through them once again. Number 1, the government took my kids away. Number 2, I am the mean psycho internet lady. I should seek help. Number 3, what do you mean the filter's off? Number 4, bath salts just kicked in. Number 5, oh no, I've sharted. Mando Love, damn prostate exam. Coded wants to slip in there the Chevy Chase line. Whoa, you using the whole fist there, Doc? What number were we on? I forgot what number we're on. That's not what you were meant to do. And then the last one, Alan Killian, a dual entry. Who stole the bicycle seat off the mounting post? Or the look just before Irish Demon blew his rocks in her eyes? You may vote. Which one sticks out in your head? Everybody's sad about Walter's dog, of course. Walter says he was getting old. I had a dog, my last dog in the States. I have 3. One passed away in the Philippines. And then my son, the dog was born before my son was. It was black and tan like a Rottweiler, but it was only about 80, 85 pounds. And it followed my son everywhere on the property. Like wherever my son went, the dog was with him. So when that dog passed away, my son got a puppy for himself, which he actually does a very good job taking care of. But my last dog in the States, Walter, was 16 when it passed. It still broke my fucking heart. It's a long time. I miss all my dogs. Laura Rader says, I really do think Shizz didn't even worry about taking her time to request the Kaiser body cam because she thinks she owns the Kaiser story. She's thought that from the fucking get-go. That was the fallout between me and Shizz. She had, told us some shit on Discord about the theft of the PlayStation, and then swore everyone to secrecy, which we all agreed we wouldn't talk about it. Then the following day in general chat on Shizz's Discord, she was talking about the same shit she swore us to secrecy to. And then, not to blame Stoned Vet or throw him under the bus, but then later in that afternoon, Stoned Vet was openly talking about it on a broadcast. And when I streamed in the evening, I, talked about it. And Shizz was like, you betrayed a trust. I will never be able to trust you again. I'm like, you talked about it in the morning. Josh talked about it in the afternoon. I'm like, it's fucking public knowledge now, Shizz. You can't demand people don't talk about what's out in the public sphere. You talked about it on general chat on your Discord. She's like, I will never be able to trust you again. And then I'm like, hey, whatever. We'll see you. If you can't trust me, there's no reason for us to fucking hang out together. And then there was all this shit with her trying to fucking draw me back into her stupid Discord and that fucking peanut butter button love licking fucking dog fucking weirdo dog detective. Hey, I'm Dog Detective. My avatar has me looking like I'm a doggy. I cheated on my husband. And then when the guy I was cheating with, when he grew attached to me, I called the police on him and said he was a stalker. Fucking idiots. Losers. You all do shitty shit, and then you blame the other person for everything. You were having an adulterous affair on your husband. You were openly talking about it on Shizz's fucking Discord. Then that one had to fucking start shit with me everywhere she fucking ran into me. And after that, it was fucking Mick Douchebag and McAddicts, Dearmid, the fucking fake story about being molested guy. And then fucking Lupe. Fucking, you're a strange fucking bunch of birds. How about a gradual pick from the Popeyes to the real thing? What? I think Laura's right, though. Shizz thought she had total control over the fucking thing. Didn't have balls. She should have known from me. I mean, when you make shit public, you make shit public. Are we going to vote on this captioning? Somebody name one that they thought was good. Do you need them read again? You goldfish-minded motherfuckers. I'm high as fuck, and I know the one that I like the best. Laura Rader says, Mando Love is still winning with the testicles. Really? You think the in-chat? Mando Love, go post that on the community post, and we'll give you the win. We'll give you the win. Post it quick, because the win comes with 10,000 clout points awarded by moi. Look, it said, man, put Shark Week, even scarier than Shark Week. Especially if you're swimming in the same fucking area with them. Dun, 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 dun. Bloom. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Bites into it. It's just a Baby Ruth bar. Kurt Blanc says it's between Mando Love 704. I sat on my testicles and Alan Killian. Which, the first or the second of Alan Killian's remarks? Anyone else want to suggest something? Who stole the bicycle seat off the mounting post? Is that the one, Cart? Or are you talking about, or the look just before Irish Demon blew his rocks in her eyes? I don't see him as a rock blower. He strikes me like a shuggy, more of like a blurka. So we're coming down to the wire here. It's Mando Love 704. I sat on my testicles. Or Alan Killian, who stole the bicycle seat off the mounting post? Hello, babies. We're going for the bicycle seat. 1 for Mando Love. I sat on my testicles. 2 for Alan Killian, who took the bicycle seat off the mounting post. 1 or 2. Those are your votes. 10,000 clout points are at stake. I'm leaning toward the testicle comment. But vote what you like. Laura Rader says, I'm thinking of adding to Mando Love's side chat entry. Just sat on my testicles. Or were those demons? They definitely weren't demons. She wouldn't even have known if she sat on them. He got little fucking little balls. That's why he's a fat pudgy ball, because he doesn't have muscle content or the drive to fucking move because he lacks testosterone. You know, Irish Demon wears a fucking wig. I don't know if people know that. That's not his hair. It's a wig. Carte Blanche is happy with the meme contents photos. Nobody's really participating in the voting. There's 1 vote so far for Alan Killian, and it's by Alan Killian. Alan Killian will sweep 10,000 clout points on his own. Although the on-the-fly Mando Love, whether you win or not, you're getting 3,000 clout points. I'll even add it on if anyone actually puts a 1 or 2 in the side chat. Laura Rader says, I think Mando Love and Alan must both get trophies. No offense to the other entries. They were all great. What a dog talk. Laura Rader says, Jesse, I still have my grand pup Rosie and 3 grand cats. LOL, but it sucks. Since my daughter moved to Colorado, I don't get to spend as much time with them as I used to. Well, if all your son's doing all day is yelling at you when you hit the joint too hard, get him a cat or a dog to take care of. All right, scroll. Laura Rader, 1 + 2 = 3. Not helpful. Voted for both. Hello, baby. Votes Bike. Use 1 or 2 so I can pick them out really quick. Last chance. 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 for Mando Loves on the Fly. I think I sat on my testicles. Or 2 for who removed the bicycle seat from the post. One or two. Make it easy for Coda. Remember, I can barely fucking see these days. Barely. Got 2 1s and a 2. You can vote for yourself. It's okay. I already made fun of Alan Killian for doing it. Logan Sandman says, I know where my pumpkin bread is buttered. Carpelon says, I give up my 50,000 clout points, which I beat at Laura Rader to them all. To get them all? To them all? Cart or Laura, will you add up the votes and declare the winner? I'm going to find us. Vegas Vips did some Shizz meltdown coverage. We're at the 1 hour 57 minute mark. This might be a good time while Cart and Laura Rader add up the votes to certify the winner. This might be a good time to load up Vegas. I don't know what to think of Vegas Vips. I mean, I want to like him, but he seems to be a fucking cutthroat guy. I don't want to befriend him and then get turned on him and look like a foo. What's the relationship with Vegas Vips and G generally specific right now? Are they back to being friends again, or are they still at odds with each other? Where's Vippy? Team Matt Ross, midday. Was it the midday panel where he talked about Shizz? Was that today or was it yesterday? I think it was this one with the bunny. Let me double check here. There you go. All right, we will get right on the. Carte Blanche says VV was telling Big Ernie that Stone Vet has all male parts with all male strippers. Ernie bought it. That motherfucker just loves to start shit. That Stone Vet has all male parties with all male strippers. Don't tell G2 that. Fucking he'll be camping on your fucking front porch. Come out, G2. Come out wherever you are. All right, so let's do our intermezz. A little more of I'm in a country mood today. I'm definitely going to hit the fucking joint again and make a Walter Texas Follows Vips. Nice. I don't know if I'm sub to Vips. If I hear Vips talking on a panel, I definitely hang out and listen a little. Alan Trophy, 10,000 clout points for you, plus a crotch grab from Coded. Here you go. Ready? Crotch grab completed. Jesse VR for the on-the-fly effort. Give yourself 3,000 clout points on me. Specifically given to you by Coded Friend. .001. Intermezz, Waylon Jennings. I think there's about 11 minutes here. 3 tunes. I think you'll like them all. Starts off a little slow, but a tribute to our outlaw women.
She works in the bank and she works in the store. and she don't go for that old stuff anymore. She likes to get high and listen to the band. She likes to make love to her kind of men. These outlaw women, the first of their kind. Outlaw women, they got here right on time. Outlaw women, they don't need any guns. Outlaw women, just out for fun. In many ways, she's a lot like me. She don't give a damn about society. Might be a little rich girl, she might be poor. She might be a married woman that needs a little more. She's an outlaw woman, first of a kind. These outlaw women, riding high in 79. These outlaw women don't need any guns. These outlaw women just out for fun. Some call her lady, some call her other names, but you won't ever call her that around me and my gang. That hot old summer sun make you beg for your next breath. So you best be on the creek bank laid in the shade, chewing on a hickory twig. Pass that bottle, I'll have me a swig. I ain't got a lot, but I think I got it made in the shade. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind, catching these fish like they're going out of style, drinking this homemade wine. Hey, if the sun don't come up tomorrow, people, I have had a good time. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. I bet the old man's in the kitchen. He's got my kind of music on his radio. Oh, drinking his beer and dialing up request lines. Mama and old Aunt Joan probably in the dining room trying to use the phone. Me, I'm thinking about that girl and later tonight. Oh yeah, I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. Hey, I'm catching these fish like they're going out of style. I'm drinking this homemade wine. And if the sun don't come up discos and honky tonks. Somewhere between raising hell and amazing grace. Lord, I know just how they feel. You gotta get out and kick up your heels. And ain't it great to be living in the USA? Me, I'm laid up here in a country state of mind, catching these fish like they're going out of style, drinking this homemade wine all the time. If the sun don't shine tomorrow, people, I have had a good time. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. I know where they're gonna be. Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady. The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you only get mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. 'Cause when them old boys raised on shotgun, we say grace, we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, just Hillbilly. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes and shoot him with my old 45, 'cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. You can't stop us out and you can't make them run. 'Cause when them old boys raised on shotgun, we say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We're from North North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
Oops, how long we've been silent for? Was a little slow getting my coffee. Not that long, I guess. Get that sweet. One more time on the Kiser Arrest video. And again, this is not just a stamp over of my logo on KFARR and KTZed's acquired footage. I got my own footage too. They're similar because it's the same video.
Rollers up and smoke the pain.
Oop. I'm all fumbles today.
Tell you what, now you got that shit for sure. You know you need somebody to run that boy. The wrong with why you worry about the little things? It's the big shit that's gonna kill you anyway. Roll your problems up and smoke the pain, and blow out all the bullshit. Blow out all the bullshit. We out here, so roll up for me. Roll up, baby. Yeah. This shit is fun.
I'm gonna put all this stuff in my cup holder, alright? So it's all in one spot.
I missed a court hearing on Thursday, and y'all are grabbing me up.
Go ahead. You got felony warrants, man.
Hey, I put that paperwork for that 44 that you have.
I have a hearing Wednesday in Alabama, and y'all arrest me in Oklahoma on Friday.
Out there.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think Shuggy could handle the challenge coin. I think you're right, Laura. It is better that he carried the World War II letter up his ass. You see this watch?
You're the YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything in the car that you need? You got your phone, I got your license.
No, but my mom and my wife are in there not knowing what's going on. I'd really appreciate it if you would.
Okay. I've got another officer about to pull up, and then we'll go explain it to them.
So Alabama's coming to get me on a burglary warrant?
I don't know if they'll come and get you, or if Oklahoma County will transport you.
At this moment, Kaiser's heart just went back to a normal rate of speed, and he's like, oh, great, it's not the murder charge.
Hang tight for me, man. Fudge. Fudge.
Uh-oh, Shuggy will be coming if you keep saying we can't have fudge said too many times, or that fudgy fudge boy Shuggy will be over here. Shuggy popped up in the Skeptic Discord. I still have spies over there. Not much going on since Coded got banned. Shuggy did pop in the other day, and Mark, the sarcastic peg boy, little micropeen that he is, was in there trying to defend his racist statements, calling my son a half-breed. Fucking loser. Loser. All right, let's take a look at Vegas Vips. Let me share this screen. Going over the Turtle Boy Shizz thing. Way to rake up the past, buddy. Way to rake up the past. Oh, it would help if I was sharing it, right? I gotta fix something here. Good thing Vippy wasn't talking the whole time. What am I not doing right? I'm not doing something right. Share the screen. Share the screen. Midday panel YouTube. This is Vegas Vips on 3 days ago. Oh, this is wild. February 23. Let's see what Vippy has to say here. Why am I not getting anything? This Vips just...
I'm not sure.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh.
Hey, I'm not sure.
Where's that Crystal? I think she was in a Shizz Discord. One of my Shizz Discord spies forwarded over to me. Hi, everyone. What's the new juicy drama? I think she got ran out of the Shizz Discord. Anyone know anything about Crystal?
Well, actually, I found out yesterday that I don't know if you're familiar with Shizz Happens, but she has like a whole Discord page dedicated to my channel. And I went in there and like there's like 20 people like commenting about posts, like they're like breaking down my videos and stuff. It was weird.
Well, Vippy, they're kind of weird people, but you're kind of a weird guy too, bro. I think we're all a little weird over here. Walter Texas says, Coded, did you get the exclusive on the arrest? I did not. KFARR and KTZed broke the video before I had a chance to. And I'm telling you, they did it yesterday. My video is not their video with my logo just smacked over theirs. It's official. I altered the sound to bring up Kaiser in the background so you could better hear him. And they had some weird rap tune in there, so I did it some justice and did a little Paw Rod upgrade. This shit's weird. Shit works better when the sideways triangle is pushed. Laugh my ass off. Of the sideways triangle.
And I scrolled back and kept scrolling up, and they've been doing it for like a year. It was crazy. I went in there. They literally have a whole Discord page with thousands upon thousands of posts about my channel. It's crazy. And you know, it's funny, as I was like going through her Discord, like 5 minutes after me like looking at her Discord, I get banned from her Discord because she figured out that it was me, and I was like going through all of this stuff. Is weird. Yeah, I've had some interactions with her before. She was negative towards me for no reason. Yeah, she's like she's friends with Guadalupe. They're best friends, so she was like negative to me for no reason, just threw insults at me and decided to treat me like, you know, she treats a lot of people like garbage, and she has to realize that if you treat people like garbage, you're going to get that in return. I mean, that's just how life works. Someone should probably tell her that. If you treat people like garbage, then you're going to get garbage in return. I don't know what to tell you.
Talk, Vips, talk. Da-da, da-da.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What?
Yeah, I heard about that too. That Kate person.
Come on, Vippy. You gotta talk, bro.
3-day jail sentence, huh?
It's in my nose, but no, it just kind of slides off the.
Hold my hand so I can breathe. Mom, can you hold my hand so I can breathe?
All right, listen. What's up, everybody? Today we have another psycho Karen getting arrested. Now, this one was having an argument with her.
Is that, what's the JP? That sounds like Frauditer Troll's voice.
Neighbors at the piers. She threw one of their cell phones in the water, and in the end, she ended up getting zapped and took a massive plunge. Without further ado, let's get started.
You can watch that on Vippy's channel if you want to.
Even though I didn't do anything
get
to me at the very end. What the? To me that I'm so irrelevant, but she's the one posting about me daily. You to cease and desist. Okay.
Oh, you got in Shizz's Kaiser document dump. That's probably why you got booted, bro. Shizz doesn't like you record thieves.
Oh, so it's true. So Mr. Carey got chewed out by GS? That's crazy.
Hello, Vestige.
You know, Mr. Carey has a impression of for public safety.
Yeah,
Mr. Carey can
Josh
sound
Prime,
just like him. It's incredible. But he claims he claims that he can't do it again because he'll get sued or whatever. That's just not true. Chris doesn't care. Chris would probably enjoy it. I bet Chris would get a kick out of it. I mean, it's not going to hurt if you just come up here and say something funny in a Chris Ryder voice. Just say something lighthearted that's not slanderous, and you're in the clear. I got the email. Oh, so never mind. Okay, so he did tell you to cease and desist. Okay.
Laura Rader says doesn't stop them from thinking they're soft doxing you, Bandit. Just like they love to say Bobby to code it. I get a kick out of when they call me Bobby because the only people that call me Bobby are the mothers of my friends from the neighborhood growing up. So it actually makes me feel comfortable. It doesn't really bother me at all. I expect to get a plate of cookies or, some fucking food when I'm called Bobby.
You know, Shizz, you're an incredible person because you were telling me, you're saying how much you don't care about me and stuff, but yet in your own Discord server, there's thousands of posts. And I saw you comment on like several of my stuff. Like when Guadalupe posted pictures of me or something, I saw you in the Discord comment on several of them. So I'm just fascinated by the level of psychopathy that you actually have going in your little brain there. But you always have to be in the right.
The one who has I don't think the Shizz Discord has much of a problem with carte blanche. They seem to like Laura Rader too. I think the only time you were getting any heat really was Shuggy and Carducho. Carducho, so he's my sworn enemy because I used you to weaponize his friends. No, what happened was when your friends heard that you had spoken into a public broadcast talking about backhanded slapping women, none of them were fucking surprised. Nobody weaponized anyone against you. The people you traffic with, when they heard about it, they were like, yeah, man, there's something fucking wrong with that guy. No one weaponized anyone. You fell victim to the ideas people had about you because you creep motherfuckers out. Caruso. In the final analysis, I think that Carte Blanche did society a favor by letting them know how you talk and how you feel. A favor, I say.
Hey, you always have to be the queen or whatever. It's quite a fascinating little thing you have. Good for you.
No, don't.
Crystal, you know what's funny? She was literally sitting there trying to convince me.
There's that Crystal chick again. Laura Rader says, Blanche, you need to work harder to earn a room. You don't want a fucking room up there. You don't even have a room on our Discord. It's baby steps, young lady. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get out over your skis.
That I'm so irrelevant, but she's the one posting about me daily on her Discord. It's quite funny. It's like, what do you call it when somebody's I guess in denial, or just, I don't know. Somebody said something about voice chat, so I think so. They're not necessarily in here right now, but I know that one of them is probably telling the others as like a scout.
I gotta agree with that, Laura.
So he took away your wrench and basically banned you from the channel?
Do I have the right? I don't know if I have the right stream now. This isn't the one where he did the where did he do the breakdown from Turtle Boy shit? Get Goober's live stuff back up. Does anyone know what stream that was? Todd Goes to War. That'd be an interesting one to take a peek at. Does anyone know which one of Vippy's streams where he covered the Bandit, where he covered the Turtle Boy shit? I thought it was this midday panel one, but it doesn't appear to be. Now I'm all dead airing it up. Did we lose Bandit? Mel Pandora. Who the fuck is Mel Pandora? Check something here. While we have dead air, let's play some of the Lyric Genius. What did I just do? Maybe I shouldn't have smoked that extra weed. Now I don't know which one.
Lots of hot, steamy dudes. We don't care where it comes from or if it's loose. There ain't no shame in his dirty chest. He loves that warmth. He thinks it's the best. Sugar likes to get a hot, steamy deuce right on his chest. Don't mind the juice. Sugar likes a hot, steamy deuce. He'll take it anytime. Don't care if it's loose. a hot steamy deuce right on his chest. Don't mind the juice. Sugar likes a hot steamy deuce. He'll take it anytime, don't care if it's loose. He don't need no diamond ring. A hot deuce makes his heart sing. He don't care if it's from the east or west. A hot steamy deuce on his chest. Sugar likes to get a hot steamy deuce right on his chest. Don't mind the juice. Sugar likes a hot steamy deuce. He'll take it anytime, don't care if it's loose. Well, we all got our quirks, we all got our taste. Sugar's got a love for a filthy embrace. A hot steamy deuce is his way to confess. He just loves that warmth on his chest.
Thank you, Laura Rader. Right in time, too. This is... What did I do here? All right, what the fuck did I just do? YouTube that shit. So this one is... Oh, this is 2 weeks ago. Okay. So... We'll get a little Shizz background from the mouth of Turtle Boy. 31 minutes with Vegas Vips. If we have time, we will take a peek at... I wanted to cover the Frauditer Ram broadcast with Dickbag Patrol because Shizz and company showed up there, and Shizz was just having a big fucking cry fest. Boo-hoo, I'm not getting the credit I deserve. I broke this story. I own it. No one else should talk about it or grift donos but me. I put Michael Kaiser in jail. Michael Kaiser put Michael Kaiser in jail. You just snitched out where he was. All right, here we go. 2 weeks ago, this aired on February 11th, 2025. Who is Shannon Mary? Uh-oh. I thought we had actually covered this in the past. Maybe not. Maybe I covered it in defense of Shizz. Who knows? Only the shadow knows. Picking it up from the beginning, we're at 5, 6, 7 seconds. Fuck GS Bandit. Did I fucking do it again? Do I have the wrong? All right. Reset. Coded's retarded. Coded's retarded. And then I just fucked that up. Bear with me. We're having technical difficulties. There we go. I gotta roll this back just a touch. Restart. Do over. Mom said it's okay. Do over. This is Vegas Vips from February 11th, 2025. We're going to pick it up at the 5-second mark. All that other shit will be, they'll just edit that out in post. And here we go.
some weird information. I guess there's a backstory to this person that said she wanted to sue GS or something, right? And then he was like, sue me whore, sue me whore. But anyways, I think we should all take a look. Let's take a deep dive into this, shall we? So without further ado, let's review this.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the next 30-some minutes, we'll be taking a deep dive into Shannon Mary, courtesy of Vegas Vips.
Let's jump into it. Exposing. Well, I'll just start playing it right here. So let's give it a try here. Screen share.
Out there who has been a fan of the blog for quite some time, and this is like the perfect example of, just read the blogs, people. Okay. She goes by Shannon Mary on Facebook.
All right, so that's who we know. That's the famous Shizz happens person. That she always puts filters on her face, right? But he's about to expose her in a second, or not necessarily a second, but within like 5 minutes. So let's continue.
You might have seen her before. Okay, this is her right there. And there she is with police, former police chief, Commissioner William Gross, former police. And there she is.
Oh, that's a big girl.
This is her right there.
Oh, that's a big girl. That's some big arms. What do you have? Like the Shave 80 filter? Shave 80 pound? That's a big fucking girl, man. This is typical fucking 30-something Irish female. God damn, they get big.
And there she is with police, former police chief, Commissioner William Gross. Here's her whole family. Okay, all right. So anyway, I'm going to show you here a video that I got of them. Now, this woman messages, like, for the last 5 years, I think starting in 2017, she started appearing, and she would message me all the time. Like, anyone who's ever been around me, like, oh, dude, fucking Shannon Mary's messaging me again. And she seemed like a supporter, and she seemed like a fan of the blog or whatever. So I was just like, okay, she seems nice. Every once in a while, she'd send something I might actually write about. But I'll show you a brief little video here of the kind of things that she would message. Again, this is just a very...
Okay, so apparently she was a big fangirl of this Turtle Boy guy and followed him for a couple years, and then she became obsessed with him. And then she started doing some weird shenanigans. We'll get into it.
A small sampling, okay? Missy Kane sent 20. She says, the message is, so again, I have to read these. This is from Missy Kane. Says, Leah Genduso is a titless, closeted, carpet-munching, over-filtered slag. Love your bestie, Chrissy. So there we go. So there we go. Thank you. Thank you for that. Missy Kane is, okay. Okay. Chrissy Gonzalez Periello. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll get to that momentarily. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna tell the truth and shame the devil tonight. So then, this is like a small sampling of messages that she sends me over time. Okay, just constantly trying to seem important. Violence in Boston. Universal. Look at this. Write about this. Write about this. Write about this. Oh, check this out. Oh, here's this story. Oh, look at these guys.
Get a life a little bit.
You know. It's like, and notice I don't like respond. I'm like, oh, cool. And then every once in a while, I'm just like, I'll respond kind of like out of pity, like, and I'm just like, it happened like that all the fucking time with this woman. She's live. Okay, that's great. I mean,
naturally.
And we're going to get to how pathetic that is shortly. So that's that. Let me bring up some more images here. Where'd they go? So again, so she starts messaging me around 2017, And then she changed names. She changed her name to Boston Broad. For whatever, even though she's initially from Boston, West Roxbury, which is basically like East Dedham, but she's really, she lives in Medfield. She lives in like a low-income housing project in Medfield, and nobody fucking hated this woman, by the way, more than the former blogger that I hired, who turned out to have lost 2 of her 4 kids permanently to the state. So this is Boston Broad would constantly post about, like, I love our men and women in blue, but come on. And she kind of like had this like right-wing thing going on her page. It seemed like it was really snarky the way she would post, make herself sound kind of more important, always wanted her stories out there. Okay. And then I get messages like this from people. Okay. So this is a guy who messaged me and was like, so Boston Broad implies that there was some sort of drama. Actually, Charles did 60 days in that sentence. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, here's the first one. Actually, let me see the message I got about this chick. Let me see the first one. Hold on, these might be a little out of order. Okay, we'll get to that in a sec. So I'll start with this first one here. So this guy messages me and he's like, Boston Broad implied that there was some sort of drama that she didn't want to deal with anymore. That's why she's not affiliated with Turtle Boy. But if you look at her profile, like beyond last month, it really looks like she worked for you. It doesn't look like she was just
Man, I love how she names herself Boston Broad and she looks the way she does. It's hilarious.
an avid turtle rider. I thought she was a blogger. And that's the way she wanted to make it seem to people, like she was a blogger. And all of this made me think that she was a blogger or affiliated. I'm about to send you like 7 or 8 screenshots, this person says.
Oh no. She had conversations with herself. Willie Lee probably did. For oh no, she had conversations with herself. Willie Lee probably did to start drama. Interesting. Interesting how this person is getting outed for and then she accuses others of the same.
The video's playing. You're getting sound. I did have myself muted. Thank you once again. Logan said, man, Laura Rader says, oh, yes, Bandit. And was coded muted earlier. There was dead air. Now back to sleep. I'm going to keep you up now, Laura. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Imagine clashing cymbals. I basically read the comment that Willie Lee put. Remember that Shizz had conversations with herself between 2 fake accounts on Facebook. Fucking. It's not autism. It's cray-cray. It's fucking cray-cray. I was bullied by large dollar payments to be Irish Demon's sidekick. And then we were in a Fleabag Boston motel together, and he tripped and accidentally fell, and his cock went in me.
Rejection 101.
Oh, and then we told everyone we were going to beat up Turtle Boy, but what we did was we bought him a drink. Ah, fooled him. Fucking retards.
On people.
Okay. And so these are the messages that this guy sent her in 2019. He says, hey, remember she had a relationship? Yes, we're going to get to that. We are going to get to that, Willie. Hey, Boston Broad, are you and Bristol Turtle Chick close? sent her some stuff for a possible article earlier, and I want to know if she got the emails and stuff. Maybe you know the possible story, whatever. Okay, so he sends her a story. I asked if it was Turtle were the end. If it was Turtle were the end, she said definitely.
The silence woke Laura up. That's why I didn't do the cymbal crash and just verbally referenced it.
Definitely. Sorry if I'm bugging you guys, but I love you guys so much. And if this goes public, I will pretty much piss myself. Do you know what Unc thinks of this possible story? Okay. And so that's what this dude sends her. He's like, because he thinks she works for me. Okay. And so then she, instead of saying, like a normal person in that situation says, no, I don't work for Turtle Boy. I'm just a fan. Okay. Not Shannon Mary. By the way, Shannon O'Laughlin LeBerry is her real name. And she goes,
Vips, in case you ever pop in and listen, and the side chat's really small, you're getting a lot of compliments for having re-aired this.
Thank you. I posted it, LOL, and she uses LOL like a comma a lot, and we're going to see that a lot in soon. To my followers rip her. Your followers, Shannon, you have no followers. You are a follower. Okay, what fucking followers do you have? And she goes, I'm not affiliated with Turtle Boy anymore. Bitch, you were never affiliated with Turtle Boy in the first place. Who do you think you are? And then
what? So you have statements here where Shizz says, I'm not affiliated with Turtle Boy anymore, but today she says stuff like, I never worked for Turtle Boy. I was told to share information with him. But in the past, you were trying to make it look like you were affiliated with him. Affiliated is a working relationship.
My followers rip her. Your followers, Shannon, you have no followers. You are a follower. Okay. What fucking followers do you have? And she goes, I'm not affiliated with Turtle Boy anymore. Bitch, you were never affiliated with Turtle Boy in the first place. Who do you think you are? And then you could tell me, I don't even know what happened. Just not dealing with the nonsense. Onward and upward. Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about?
All right, so guys, in a little bit, this dude is about to expose Shizz happens for taking $100 from people, and in his own words, he says that she's pretending to be like affiliated with him and like taking $100 donations. Check this out.
Okay.
Grifter Shizz, her grifter roots. Walter, Texas says, guys, I'm going to lay down and listen. Coded's voice is soothing. Good night. Good night, everyone. Much love. Much love to you, Walter. Everybody here is pulling for you, man. Do what the doctor tells you to do. Go through your treatments. Finish it all up. We'll be back to business. Remember, when you're healed up, at the very least, Wrighton and I are coming to Texas barbecue with you.
So he goes, I can see that she does. And so this is me talking to the guy again. Boston Broad just told me that she was no longer affiliated with Turtle Boy, and I was praying she wasn't Sasha Turtle Girl. Like you've always said, reading is fun. And I go, Boston Broad was never affiliated with Turtle Boy. She's a turtle rider. And did she say otherwise? And so this is him showing me the messages. Okay. So then this is what he told this guy after he sent the message. He goes, Turtle Boy is swamped with huge stories right now, plus the lawsuit. Try Bristol in like a week or two. I'll mention it next time I talk to her as well. You see what she's doing there? Making it seem like she has like access to us and she's like the gatekeeper.
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely. Yeah. She's talking as if she's got editorial control or something.
Yeah. And so if this guy...
What? Is that the same game that Shizz is playing with the Donald Atwater Cameron information? Shizz has no relationship with the family. She's lying about all that shit. You were lied to when she said she was going to have Donald's daughter up for an interview. That was just get donos rolling in. The puppy, Penny, the priceless puppy with the hole in its heart, will be miraculously healed in April. You're just getting, it's the same fucking con. It's the same fucking pity me con. Give me money so you can feel good about yourself for giving me money, and watch, I'm going to waste it. That's why I'm 35 years old with 3 kids and not a pot to piss in, because I waste it.
That has like an interesting story. We missed it. We don't know what this story was. Like, because this chick basically is like, I told her that Mass Live wants the info. So another this
10 minutes in, poor Vippy has one chat comment.
guy's trying to get us a story that other, media outlets are interested in. And this bitch is acting like the filter. And it's like, I'm not giving it to you. I'm going to have my, outrageous. Yeah. So I find this out, and I totally forgot about this too. And he goes, I'd love to look it over a week or two without being too pushy since the clearance, she goes, I'll talk to her Monday. When did you message her? I know inboxes and alerts get crazy. You don't know anything about our inbox, Shannon. You're nobody. You don't know anything at all. Talk about wanting to feel important. You know nothing.
She wasn't even in one of your chats, was she? Like a private
No, nothing. Okay, so she goes, looking into it. I think she mentioned it on the list of stories tonight. What? She literally said it's right up her alley. She never spoke to Kate about that. That never happened. She was making that up. The whole thing is made up. Okay. And so she said she's not affiliated with Turtle Boy anymore, which could be innocent. I don't know. I was always in the impression that she was a blogger, you guys, because one day I asked her if she was a blogger, and she said, we are all Turtle Boy. Okay. Instead of just saying no. He's like, if I was in that situation, I would say no. But she's like, she took the We Are Turtle Boy thing a little too seriously.
She's like, I want to be Turtle Boy chill, like with him.
Okay. So this is a group chat that I had with, this is back in 2019. Willie in the comments was in this. And we had Eddie Ellison in there. And we had Chris Keegan was in this group. And Kate was in this group. Okay. And this is when it gets broken to us. And I'm like, oh my God. When I first see these messages, that's me saying, oh my God. And she goes, I go, she's really pretending to be a blogger. And then, I believe this is still Adam, actually. I didn't mean to burst the bubble. Okay, so this is me being surprised by it. So he goes, this other guy goes, so she's just a straight weirdo. And I go, we're not going to blow her up. And I took it easy on her. I'm like, I'm not going to embarrass this chick. Because honestly, I felt bad for her a little bit, because I'm like, this chick is obviously has no friends. Like, it's very obvious. She has no life, no friends. Anyone who takes the blog this seriously and does something like this is fucked up in the head. And even though she like directly impacted my business, I'm talking about some of all your stories. Yeah. Even though she's directly impacted I'm like, you know what? I'm a softie. I'm like,
damn. So she interfered with his business and like kind of like caused damage. Damn, he's super nice, man. I know some people that are very litigious, and they'll take that opportunity to sue the hell out of another person. So this guy's nice. This guy's super nice. I don't know what's her problem.
you're a supporter, so I'm not going to shit on you. And I go, she likes to seem self-important, but I'm not going to publicly crap on her. He goes, yeah, I totally thought, whatever. Okay, blah. And so, I go, she messaged me using her real name. Oh, and this is a true story. Okay. So in 2018, this chick messaged me using the Shannon Mary page. And she goes, I swear to God, I am Turtle Boy was response to Ratchet. Okay. Exactly. Like the I am Turtle Boy thing was just like a way of being like, so for those of you new here, like back when I was anonymous, everybody wanted to know who Turtle Boy was. And so we treated it like a Spartacus thing. It was like, I'm going to find out who Turtle Boy is. I'm going to fucking kick their ass. So we treated it like a Spartacus thing. Like, I am Turtle Boy. I am Turtle Boy. Like, and we sold shirts that said, I am Turtle Boy on it. It was a thing. But Shannon's like, no, I really am. bitch. You ain't.
Takes
So
the
she,
total wrong way.
yeah. So she goes, so she actually messaged me one day out of the blue. I'll never forget it. And just goes, my baby died today. You should send flowers. What? I didn't notice. What do you say to that? You get a message like that. You're like, my baby died today.
Demand flowers. Like, what?
You should say, like, awkward. Oh, I'm like, oh, yeah. What's the address? There's not like, what? I messaged you and you said there's nothing I can do. Don't worry. She's harmless. So I don't know who Jackie goes by. Are you the person who messaged me about this, Jackie? I don't remember, but so anyway, calm down, Christy Gonzalez Periello. Okay, we'll get to that. That's another story for another day. So he goes, so yeah, basically I'm like, well, that's like bizarre. Like I got messaged this. So I later find out, by the way. So she was, I don't know how many weeks pregnant when the baby couldn't survive. So it was a sad story, but she never actually gave birth to the baby. And which is fine. I mean, if you believe that life begins at conception, then a life is a life, right? Like the baby died or whatever. But Shannon, I want to point out for the record, is like adamantly pro-choice, like 100% like pro late-term abortion, all that stuff, like the radical stuff of being pro-choice. She's all that. If you believe that people should be able to abort kids up until the point of birth, then you don't get to cry. I'm sorry, you don't get to cry about a dead baby that you never gave birth to because you said that baby was fucking expendable. Like you said it pick one.
Yeah, he's exactly right here. People who believe that you can just abort a baby like right up to birth, but then at the same time they're gonna make I don't know. What he's saying is totally right. I get it. So you either pick one or the other. Like if you're so pro-choice.
Or pick a lane. That's my thing with abortion is pick a lane. You got to pick one, okay? Either it's a fucking human life or it's not. If it's not a human life, right, then it's expendable at all points, and it's not a human, okay? And it's not a baby until it's fucking born, right? Like that's the whole thing. But she's treating it like it is a human life, while also saying that it's you know what I mean? That life
whichever benefits her.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, pick a fucking lane. That's all I'm saying with that shit. Anyway, so let's go back to this. So I'm like, that was bizarre.
Wow, Willie Lee in the side chat, the comment got highlighted. The father of her baby was an account she ran on Facebook. Wow, if that's true, that's not surprising. You're being fucking conned again.
And telling this guy about it. And we're going to see that there's more to that. So, this is our group chat that I have, and we find out her name. Okay. And this thing here, that's one of Kate's alts that no longer exists. And she goes, okay. So, and I want to point this out, the whole, like, the father of her baby, the abortion is a choice. Miscarriage is not. It doesn't change the fact that either you believe that's a life or it's not, period. You can't be like, well, I want to keep this. Like, if you believe it's a life, if you believe that's a fucking baby in you, right? Then if it dies with miscarriage, that's fucking sad because it's a fucking baby. Well, you can't kill a fucking baby, right? Like, if you say it's just a clump of cells, I get it. You want to terminate it, it's a fetus, right? It's not a life. I get it. But you can't be like it's either a fucking life or it's not. I don't know how else to fucking explain that to you. You got to pick one. You can't have both. Okay. You can't say, well, yeah, that baby can be fucking killed, right? But my baby has fucking life and value. No, it doesn't. Not if it's not fucking born, according to you. So anyway, my head's gonna explode.
This comment is perfect. It's only a baby if you want it.
Right. That's basically what she's saying, right? It's only a baby if you want. Oh yeah, it's a baby because I wanted it. What? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Anyway, back to this thing. So we're in the group and we're like talking about. So this is one of Kate's alts, and she's going, add researcher to the list of jobs. She's taken down a ring of drug dealers and pedophiles, though, and is planning a trip to Jupiter this summer. And I'm like, is there anything she can't do? And she goes, probably hold a relationship. And then another person in the group says, keep her kids out of DCF care. Okay, so there's that. And we were all just, laughing about it because she was, ask Willie. He was in this group. We laughed about Shannon Mary all the time in there. Like, oh, Shannon Mary's got some more crazy shit to say. Okay. And nobody made fun of her more than Kate. Like, Kate made fun of her the most. He goes, wait, if you're digging, and this is Kate, I have her maiden name and married names. I'll take them. But I probably am good now that I have an easily accessible mutual. I think I still pay like $45 a month to access police records too. Okay. Okay. So yeah. And so then Kate, and this is how I found out her last name. I went through my messages because I'm like, she goes by Shannon Mary and she's really wants to keep her nose down. Like, doesn't want her shit out there. And she goes, her maiden name is O'Laughlin. Her married name is LeBerry. Where she's from Boston, but I don't think that's true. She's from Medfield. So we find her address and everything in Medfield, whatever. Okay. And Ma was in this group. And I'm like, should I confront her? Should I confront her about this? And Pam goes,
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You should confront her, man. With the camera and everything. That would have been epic. You should have done it.
blog about her. Willie says she's the fucking worst. Okay. And we're all just like, dude, put a post exposing her. She should be public enemy number one. That's what fucking the crusty panty said there. Okay. And then I go, I messaged her and I'm wondering how many stories she sat on. Probably hundreds, honestly, like not even exaggerating. I'm actually curious to see what she says. I can see her getting snippy or she'll intentionally not read the message. And I go, she's ignoring me. So that's interesting. So next set of screenshots I got
This
here.
is bizarre because I remember her being in the comments to this, but I wasn't privy to any of this information. So she's clearly been inserting herself as a barrier. And like you say, sitting on stories. It's insane.
Yeah, totally. So this is her messaging me with the Boston Broad account. And she said at one time, let me find that led into this comment. She said at one point, she's just like, I'm from a family of blue bloods, she meant. Like she always wanted to sound important. Like I have connections to the police. That's what she would always be like. And she goes, just to clear the
Blue Bloods. It's time for a little coded community theater. Blue Bloods, not like that shuggy fellow. Blue like the police. We'll get you.
the air. This is what I meant by blue blood. So she goes, that's my grandpa. Okay. And she goes, this is my dad. So this is her father, who is in the state, who was a Boston police officer named James O'Laughlin. And her brother is also a James O'Laughlin. And then she goes, and this is me. And she sends me this. Okay. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it's like Boston Police Department, Shannon O'Laughlin. Notice she doesn't show the whole thing.
Yeah,
like
it's probably it's either a visitor's pass or probably something like a temporary intern.
Right. But what do you think she's trying to make me think is happening here?
That she's a cop or some shit?
That she works for the police in some capacity, right? Yeah. Like that's the way she's trying to make it seem. Like I'm from Blue Bloods, and she sends me all the shit about her brother and all this stuff. And here's my brother, and here's my dad, and all this shit she's sending me. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, what's up, guys? So I recently found out about this Turtle Boy guy, and found out this Shizz Happens person has some history with him, and she calls everybody else a weirdo, and she projects, right? But she herself is a total weirdo. Turtle Boy exposes her good, and man, some of the pictures we found of this chick, oh my gosh, projection 101. You're about to see it in like the next 10 minutes or so. It's crazy.
Oh, congratulations. And then she goes, so this is how it first started. She wanted to be a blogger. So she goes, I'm working on writing something with the evidence laid out, and you can decide what the best course of action from your end. I know that hasty decisions usually don't end well, so I see your position in this debacle. It's quite an interesting tale thus far. I see why he got so nervous when the truth came out. Where should I send it? Also, what is your preferred format? I don't want to go around assuming formats.
What's your preferred pronoun?
Okay, and also to clear the air, when I said blue bugs, this is what yeah, she was so this is notice I found it interesting.
So Carte Blanche says lots of lurkers now at codedfriend.001. We have 30 watching. Sorry, I was kind of in the middle of a yawn now. Yeah, it's Shuggy and the WNNers trying to figure out how they can twist this into getting back into Shizz's good graces. If my Team Skeptic shooting the shit spy can stay in touch tomorrow, let me know how kooky they get. If they get kooky at all. I heard it's been a black hole over there. Even that website, that Discord server they set up to bait me into leaving Skeptics Discord and going over there to argue is a fucking tumbleweed town now.
Interesting. All these family photos I found of them. She's the only one never in them. It's kind of weird. It's almost like they're fucking embarrassed of her. So there they are. And I met them. I met the mother at it because she came to one of the protests. She showed up at a protest.
Damn, they're embarrassed of her. Damn, shots fired.
There's her dad. This was back in 20.
Shizz's dad looks a little low-T bitch titty there. All of Shizz's remarks about men are, especially older men, my age bracket, Tony's age bracket, middle 50s, late 50s, her dad's age. There's a reason why she's very harsh on those people. Shizz has serious fucking daddy issues. And as Turtle Boy just pointed out, a lot of family photos and, few Shizz in them. Something's going on. Shizz ain't honest about who she is.
This was back in 2020, in September 2020.
All right. The real Shizz will the real Shizz please stand up right there, guys. In the black. Man, she's got the she's definitely got the Dowager's hump going on. She's pretty chunky in the arms. Pretty big arms there. I understand why she's wearing the face mask. I think she has the thunder thighs going, and then he's going to show another picture in just a second.
This is when we protested outside of the Monica Cannon Grant Violence in Boston grand opening. There's 6 of us. It was me, Rayla, this chick Peggy, Tony Fed, and her mom. And we call them the Turtle Boy 6. And she was standing there. And notice in her profile picture that I remember, she's like a skinny blonde chick in this profile picture. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, right. She always projects that skinny profile image. She always flaunts that nice image, right? When that's.
Ladies and gentlemen, new from Softco, the filter professionals, the Shave 80 look. Take 80 pounds off your physique immediately with the Shave 80 filter. Available wherever Mangina cream is sold.
That's far from the reality of the situation. So I love it how people project and they do bait. They love to do the bait and switch and stuff, and then the real photos come out, and it's just completely nothing like what she portrays.
Expecting Shannon Mary to show up and look like. Instead,
Team Bandit says to her defense, she says she was preggo there. Yeah, but you roll back to the other where you could see her arms, the white dress with the blue print on it. That's not pregnancy fat, bro. That's fat. That's Michelin Man fat. Fatty. If she says she's got D-cup breasts. If that's the case, then she's got a LMNOP belly.
I get white Vince Wilfork. Like, what the hell's going? Like, what the dude? Look at those thighs. Like, she
I
could
can
play.
picture your face just like sinking and you're trying to keep the smile there, like, hey, nice to meet you.
Like, that's an early second round pick right there in the NFL draft. I'm saying, like, what the fuck? Like, this look, oh, like, dude,
She'd give
it's a
Gronk
house.
a hard time, yeah.
Dude, she will get to the quarterback, dude.
Yeah, like look at this, guys. Look at this. This is supposed to be the Shizz happens person. Damn. And she loves to portray herself as some skinny redhead model. Man, isn't it just priceless how people project and portray things, and then you find out the complete opposite is actually the reality?
When GED Tony, carte blanche, says, what young man would F that at Jesse VR unless he is a basement dweller? When GE Tony was in his middle to late 20s at Shizz's current age, he would have been all over that opportunity. But then, Tony's asexual. Tony is the end of the line for Tony's genetic makeup. Life said, yeah, don't make a mate for that one. We don't want any more of those.
I mean, look at that. Look at that. Jeez.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers sees that thing coming. He's taking a knee. He's sitting down. She's not that big. I mean, she's kind of big. We're gonna see. So I got a couple videos from that protest. I'll show you here where I noticed that she appeared in. Let me show you this one first. We just parked in the lot up the street, and actually, let me get to the. It's right. And the police are over there talking to him. I mean, that guy he committed a crime. You guys saw it before. This is when we were on our way out. This is a threat of violence against peaceful protesters. Because that guy over there threatened to shoot us. So
He's the one that pulled up and came at our face originally. Yeah. All right.
she's in here somewhere. Oh, here she is. I found her. There she is. There, dude, come on.
Dude, the belly's out past the breasts. If you're a D-cup shiz, then you have an LMNOP belly. That's not pregnant. You're fat. You are not who you claim to be. Chungy monkey.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you guys see Fupa? Do you guys see Fupa in this picture? I think I see some. I think I see some above that little sign. Uh-oh. That ain't good.
That's a deceiving profile picture. Like, come on. Come on. Look at Jesus, Fupa in a blanket. Okay. And again, I don't want to pick on the way they look, but unless you're an absolutely horrible person.
You say that all the time, but you do it.
Yeah. No, but I don't do it to just people just because they're fat. I mean, I saw her that day and I'm like, she's obviously fat and gross. But I'm like, but I would never say that unless I find out you're also a fucking piece of shit. And then I'm going to point that out.
I don't believe that women can become men and men can become women just by saying it. But, she's got the physique there where she could convince me she was a guy.
That's a good point. Jesus Christ. Okay. So
she got no coconuts.
She got no coconut. Yeah, where's the coconuts?
My coconut.
Fupa butts.
And guys, this is the same person that brags about how many guys she has in her phone. She has so many guys in her phone that she could call up at any second and they'll all fly in to blank her, right?
Didn't she call it the Rolodex of dicks?
This is incredible. Like, wow.
My phone's a Rolodex.
So that's her mom in the background there too that showed up at the peaceful protest. And again, she's doing that like she's showing up there to kiss my ass.
Let me pause this just for a second, just to show that I am, in fact, a team player. This, according to Shizz, is a picture of me fat with bitch tits. So, even up the fucking score here. That's me. It's me fat, big fat. I was enjoying that fat too. I lost a decent amount of that fat. But, you know, you're talking to a dude who's been 10, 15 pounds at least, maybe more when I was younger, underweight my entire life. So, although it feels good to have that little bit of extra off me, I don't think, Shizz, that I was as fat as you had gotten. Are you still fat, Shizzy? Is that why you need the Shave 80 filter? Available wherever Mangina cream is sold.
To be like, look at me, Turtle Boy. I'm part of this, right? Like we're protesters together. Like I'm really into the blog, and we're here to support Rayla Campbell and blah 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 blah. And so she is in a group text. She used to message not only me, and Rayla Campbell will confer this too. She started a group text with me and Rayla, and I would get a million fucking notifications about this, about like, oh my god, did you see this, blah 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 blah. And it was never Rayla. I didn't respond once. It was fucking Shannon Mary every fucking time. Like it was insane. And as we're gonna see here, she's been doing some fucked up shit to Rayla.
Half your weight, Logan, but only a third of Shizz. Bodum, 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 bodum.
Campbell as well. So it's not just me that she's doing this to. No, I swear to God. So so let me what else we got here? I got all right. So I start getting on. So the whole thing goes, this whole bullshit about my fucking kids in the tub or whatever, and all this bullshit that's been spread about by these assholes. Shannon Mary messages me about that around whenever it happens, and she's like, wow, that's pretty crazy. She's like, wow, Chrissy did that to you. That's fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, she's a fucking right cunt, that one, blah, blah, blah. Right. So then in late January, this account is created, and I blacked out the account. I'll just say what it is because I don't even want to give them attention. They call themselves Turtle Boy Secrets, right? And I assumed this was Chrissy the whole time because the Turtle Boy Secrets account.
What? Damn it. Why did Vipsy just end it out of the blue like that? I didn't listen to the whole thing.
Right, not that one, blah, blah, blah.
Is so then still alive?
In late January, this account is created, and I blacked out the account. I'll just say what it is because I don't even want to give them attention. They call themselves Turtle Boy Secrets, right? And I assumed this was Chrissy the whole time because the Turtle Boy Secrets account.
Now we got to go back tomorrow. We'll find out what the Turtle Boy Secrets account thing is. I'll find this video on Turtle Boy's page. We'll pick it up. We'll review the full Shannon. I'm interested now. Wow. Seems she's a pretty prolific dance-style fucking liar. Amazing. Holy shit. All right, well, 32 in the chat. Thanks for joining us, everyone, tonight. We have been going on 3 hours, 19 minutes. We will be back probably late afternoon, early evening. We got a couple morning errands to run, and then I have the rest of tentatively. I'm on call, but tentatively have the rest of the day off tomorrow. So hold on. I will give me a second. Share a sneeze with you, and we're out. A little more wailing.
Country music singers have always been a real close family. But lately some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others than me. I guess it's because I kind of changed my direction. Lord, I guess I went and broke their family tradition. Get on If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. So don't ask me, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? And if I'm down in a honky-tonk, some old slick's trying to give me friction, I say, leave me alone, I'm singing all night long. It's a family tradition. Lordy, I have loved Jim Beam, and they both tried to kill me in 1973. When that doctor asked me, son, how'd you get in this condition? I said, hey, sawbones, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition.
GMK QE. All one long song. Yes, it is GMK. Sing like you're all alone. Nobody's watching. Top of your lungs. Have a good day, kids. Thanks for being here. Later.